Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Die Party Whiskers and Whiskey, a weekly foray into the Mouse Guard lore, world, and role-playing games. We're back for week number 12, I believe it is. And yeah, shit. We're back. Right. We're back. This is the first time playing my new character who's not going to be angry, so we'll see how that goes. Let's jump in and introduce all our players. Up first, we have a new player to our grid.
A fresh baby.
A fresh baby. Fresh face, you could say. It's none other than Zippy himself, but it's Zippy's twin brother, actually.
Hi,
Zypo.
My name is Zappy Zypo, and God,
go on. Let's keep this going. It's fun.
All right. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do totally cool things like I play Steam and so my favorite game, my most played game is Sword Coast Legends. I love that game so much. Everyone says it is explosive diarrhea, but I try to prove that it is not.
That's fucking riveting, man. Like, tell me, Sword Coast Legends.
I play a level 2 gnome warlock named Shallot, and it is just terrible. It's a terrible game.
Yeah,
it's a terrible, terrible game. They had all the resources to make a wonderful, wonderful 5e experience, and as long as you don't try to like make connections from 5e to the game, I guess you can tolerate it. But they could have made a modern Neverwinter, but they missed.
You know what was the biggest bad sign for me playing that game? I booted it up and like, fuck yeah, half orc fighter, let's go.
No half orc.
Yeah.
No half orc.
Literally, like the definition of 5e is like half orc, dwarf, elf, human, and maybe a dragon or two if you're feeling fucking.
They added tieflings with the Rage of the Abyss.
Fuck tieflings.
Oh wow! But still no half orcs.
No half orcs. No half orcs. No reason to put half orcs because they're all. The whole premise is the guild made a pact with a demon, and that demon's collecting its payment.
So
now
put a fucking half orc in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we also have another new player, Kika.
Yeah, it's Kika the Blonde. Much like Gandalf the Grey, she's leveled up in her wizarding ways.
She defeated the Balrog.
Yeah.
She threw a red panda at the Balrog, and the Balrog just was like, I can't handle this. Bye.
That's it, yeah.
Like, oh my God, guys, it's so great to be here. You don't even know. Like, I'm so excited to be playing Mouse Guard.
What would you say your catchphrase is, Blonde Kika?
I don't even know.
It's the legendary skin.
Fetch.
From a loot box.
Oh God.
It's true.
I'm just a recolor. She's like a completely new model.
Dude. Did you get the Blonde Kika? Yeah, I got the fucking Blonde Kika.
The new particle effects? Yeah.
Dude.
The alternate voice.
Oh, she has glasses on. Oh my God.
The special interactions with her teammate.
God. How you doing, Kika? What have you been up to?
Well, like I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been preparing for going to TI 7, which I am going to go to as a journalist.
Nice.
Because like it just needs more coverage, I guess. I'm like
I like it.
The prize pool is like over $22 million now, you know? So like that's like kind of a lot. So really, really
you know
getting
what
in
you
on
should,
that.
You should do. You should totally sneak in some spaghetti because I heard those gamers get totally hungry. I mean, I would.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
And
I see no
Perfect
problems
idea.
with it.
Referencing pre-stream things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about lining her pockets with spaghetti, so you know, it's good shit.
The food in the key arena is too expensive. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work too and studying, and I've mostly been working for like 16 hours a day for like the past week. So yeah, that's my life.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. So you just been getting everything ready for adult living?
Yep. I finally got fabric paints though, so I can finish up most of my Phantom Assassin cosplay.
Fuck yeah.
Though I can't wear it to the event because I'm going as
In an official
represent-
sense, yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
So yeah, I can't even wear it at PAX because I'm going there to work too. So
Man,
I'll find some time. I'll
Yeah.
just put pictures up on my Patreon.
hell yeah, that's the spirit. Fuck the police, right? Yeah? Okay. I guess I'm alone in that regard. Speaking about being my buddy.
I mean,
in
like,
crime,
are the police hot?
They are so hot.
have you seen what they wear?
God.
They
My
wear
God.
overalls.
Oh my god.
And wear
Overalls are like so
overalls.
fetch.
They wear overalls.
I
There it goes.
Oh
There it is.
my
That's what I
God.
wanted to hear. I wanted to hear the fetch. And I can die a happy man now. I can die a happy man. Speaking about knowing the weather, Eric, how do you know it rains?
I know it rains because it rains every day in Seattle. So what's up?
Okay, he didn't get my reference. That's cool, fam.
No. Oh, I didn't get your reference. at
That's
all.
cool.
Sorry.
It's cool. I was making a Mean Girls reference, but that's cool. How you been, Eric? What's up?
Is that an anime?
No, it's a
I'm
TV
kidding.
show.
I'm just
TV
kidding. I
show
know,
with
I
Lindsay
know, I'm kidding.
Lohan.
I know. Hey man, I need to watch that I guess because I haven't seen it.
What?
yeah.
Dude, it's like
So,
tabletop.
I've never seen Mean Girls. Ooh,
It's
sorry.
like, it's like tabletop role playing game, like fucking mind creation.
It's
Imagine a
there's
world.
like it's like Kurosawa and then just Mean
no.
Girls.
Imagine a world
it's-
where,
Seven Samurai, Mean Girls. Like the two things you need to know.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. What about samurai on motorbikes who are also teenage girls?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that
What-
like that's basically Fury Road?
What
It's
about,
basically anime.
what about racing
Makes sense.
motorcycles while playing a children's card game?
Now that sounds like an anime.
Hey, what? Are you talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, we're talking about Yuno. Okay, the anime adaptation of Yuno. So,
Oh, that would be amazing. I'd watch that.
have you not
So,
seen the video of that? Oh my god!
I have. I
Okay.
just want it to be like an actual series.
So I'm ready to play today. I don't know about you, but Suzanne went to San Diego Comic-Con and got me a mouse guard shirt. So like I'm wearing,
Nice.
I'm repping the mouse guard today. So
That's
I'm ready
awesome.
To go.
What
Let's play.
characters on the front there?
I have no idea. Might be Gwendolyn.
Show
It's
me
like,
the
I
picture.
don't know.
You stand up and you show me your nips.
It's just like I can't do it.
You stand up.
No, I have no space.
I can't see it.
Like my camera is like not like on a. It's
Alright,
on an
hold
actual,
up,
like,
hold up.
It's
I'll
just
look.
not gonna work, dude.
Mouse guard.
Just Google it, dude.
shirt.
Anyways, super excited to play again. I love mouse guard.
Oh, I
look
found
forward to
the
this every
exact
week.
one. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, it's the one with the banner that says it's not what you fight, but what you fight for. Which ironically is also the title that you stand
Yeah,
for.
ironically, yeah. I don't think that's any particular mouse by the looks of things. It just looks like a
Yeah.
generic mouse set. Yeah.
How can you
Massets.
tell?
How can I tell? Because I've read all the fucking books, bitch.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I started a new game on Saturday, which was fun. It's an anime game. Speaking of animes, yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm
is
doing
it
the sprawl.
OVA?
The sprawl.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh yeah,
I'm doing the sprawl on Mars as an anime, and we did Fast
Oh,
and
I
the
love
Furious.
sprawl.
We had to steal some Martian, like like the Mako from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
like something like that out of a transport ship in transit landing at one of the stations on Mars. And so they had to like jump out with it and do it. It was super cool. Like it's very like on brand for what I wanted out of that game.
Ass to Mars.
So super fun.
What kind of group do you have?
What kind of what?
Group makeup do you have?
In terms of playbooks or in terms of people?
Both.
I have only the finest people around. In fact, no, I actually I have. It was one of those weird games where like I've been trying to play with so many other people who like I've been like promising to play games at some point with and all, and then so it's like I ended up with an Australian, someone from the UK, 2 people from the UK, someone on the East Coast, someone in Canada. It's just like the whole spectrum of time zones. You can only imagine what it's like.
Yeah.
There's only like this little sliver of time that works for everyone.
Yep. Fucking Australians, man, they ruin everything. I tell you what.
Every time I play the Sprawl, somebody inevitably makes a grand escape via stage diving.
Yeah. Stage diving?
Yeah.
So we have no fighters. That's the thing. Like we have no one who's good at combat. We have a bunch of infiltrators and social people and tech people. So and a driver, of course. So we're figuring that out. So it's gonna be fun.
I played a pusher who was a DJ. So I started a Flash concert and then stage dived onto the crowd to get carried
away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. That sounds like Power by the Apocalypse. That sounds like Sprawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But but we're gonna guard some mice today.
Fuck
so
yeah!
I'm super excited to do this.
I'm pumped.
So
Put
who
me
wants
in,
to do
coach.
the? Yeah. Are we
good.
ready, Henley? Do you have anything new about you, dude? Before
I got plenty that's new about me, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay, dude, how are you liking Fortnite? Are the menus driving you insane? Like they're driving everyone else insane?
The menus?
Yeah, I've heard nothing but horrible things about the menu and navigating the UI of that game.
It's not so bad. It's just like the biggest problem they have is they don't put the breadcrumb pages on all the pages. So there's only one place you can go to access all the menus. Instead, the breadcrumbs should be at the top. It's dumb, but the game's fun. It's just there's a lot of communication problems between what the game actually is and what the game actually wants you to do, and a lot of people are getting caught up in like
Arc. I've noticed. Like,
well, no, a lot of people getting caught up in the rarity of things. If you don't care about the rarity, you can actually play the game the way it was supposed to be, which adamantly is very hard to find. The game is fun. But if you don't and you get caught up in like, man, I never get anything rare from this game or I never get the good drops and you feel like you're doing terribly, then yeah, of course, it'll...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people have the wrong perspective of the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
And, honestly, I've played it for like 2 weeks straight now. I need a bit of a break because it's pretty much the same game the entire way through. But... Then all of a sudden they'll drop something new and you'll be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's interesting. But then it will take fucking forever to drop another thing that's new. So within that 2 week experience, I should have had a lot more new experiences, but I didn't. So,
oh, it's disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, the game's fun. The combat loop I enjoy. So it's really all that matters.
That's cool. Wow. Yeah. Well, so it goes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But we're playing Mouse Guard.
Fuck yeah,
you ready to begin? Get started? All right, prologue time. Prologue time, guys. I know that a lot of us are actually healthy because we got a crap ton of checks last time.
Oh yeah.
Except for Graham. Graham.
Yeah, that's right. You failed on your health checks, didn't you?
Like I failed the one that said you can't use any more checks on health checks. Like, damn it! All right, let me go to a healer and at least get sick turned off.
Yeah.
Okay. So previously on Mouse Guard, we traveled to Blackstone to negotiate trade agreements between Blackstone and Lockhaven, where Blackstone wanted way more than, like, they were trying to basically swindle the Mouse Guard. But we found out that the mayor was also being backed by the Black Daffodils. So Graham, Dale, and Ellie all went on a super covert mission, and it was basically training day. I was Denzel Washington. Well, Dale was a little bit Denzel. We were both like one half of Denzel Washington.
I'll be Marky Mark. It's fine.
Okay, he can be Marky Mark. That's fine. I'll be
Marky
Denzel
Mark.
Washington. And then Ellie was basically Ethan Hawke. You know, she wasn't okay with us interrogating and stealing things because it wasn't the mouse guard way, and there was a huge like conflict of what is it to be an actual mouse guard. You know, we finally got the mayor to back down a little bit on his deal and give the necessary supplies that Lockhaven needed. We did have to lean on him a little bit with some blackmail. Graham fucked up and tried to learn some information on the Black Daffodils, and he might just have gotten caught. So that's what happened last time on Mouse Guard.
Well, there's also the thing about Ellie going back to the
Oh yeah,
Gwendolyn.
Ellie went
yeah.
back. Ellie went back to Gwendolyn for a squad change.
But did it happen? We don't know.
I don't know.
I if she changed the character, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I haven't heard anything. That'd be news to me.
My new
No.
character is named Buck Fuglerton.
Came to Buck.
God,
All right.
mouse
Cool.
porn.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for that. I feel like that was enough to encompass what was going on from the previous session. So go ahead and reward yourself with either recovering a point of spent nature, or recovering hungry, thirsty, angry, or tired in that order.
I'll get rid of angry, so I'm just tired.
I'm just tired all the time.
Holy fuck! I just realized I have 5 fate and 4 persona.
Oh shit!
Wow, you guys need to start doing that stuff.
Why did I
Someone's
change
asking-
characters?
I
I don't know how much you've watched, but I'm not gonna say.
know. No, you just need to watch episodes 8, 9, 10, and 11. That's some of like the most premium stuff. Oh, someone wrote on Reddit about Mouse Guard being like, "Hey, is this good? Is this a good game?" And I was just like, I was just gushing about.
Listen, motherfucker,
this
let me
show.
tell you something about Mouse Guard.
Yeah, this show in particular has just been some of the best Mouse Guard out there, I think.
Yeah.
So-
I don't want to say too much about why I swap characters, because if you don't know, then it would be wrong for me to say.
Can't spoil it for the other people who came.
That's
in.
right, no.
Even though I think someone has a belief about the ramifications of that, but
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not wrong. Okay, just making sure. Okay, yeah, cool. So we're playing a game today. This is our mission. So our mission sounds simple on the outside, but it's gonna be more complex on the inside.
Okay.
You guys are delivering. So you guys are actually going to Pebblebrook today. Technically, you're going outside of Pebblebrook. You're going back over to the Scent border, where you're going to be negotiating with the weasels. This is something that all, the Mouse Guard have to do every year. It just so happens at this point in the summer, this is when it was scheduled. And I'll mark on the map where it is. Mark in purple so you can see it. It's this marker right there, that purple one. You're supposed to bring along supplies. Basically, what you're doing is, because after the Winter War of 1148, they just want to check in and be like, hey, you know how like the Cylons and the humans in Battlestar had that station where they go to?
Yeah, for where they
the
sit
very
there
beginning.
and then they never show up.
Just, yeah, right. That's exactly what this kind of is. It's just like, hey, we had a war. This is a chance to talk about this is, but only of course the weasels and everybody shows up all the time because they're making sure that they have a good border. Hey, this is the clearly defined borders, as well as the Mouse Guard. You guys learned, and that you're hauling it over to Pebblebrook. You give gold to the weasels. You give tribute.
Is this like the same thing that they do for bears?
I don't think there has been I think in terms of protocol and procedure, maybe. Yeah, probably. But there hasn't been a bear in forever.
They did it in the books.
Yeah. But particularly weasels love treasure. So This is just something that they do. That maybe I'm actually kind of interested in if you guys want to do it in character, like when we play. But like you got the Mouse Guard pays tribute to the Weasels, like to help like smooth things over, and you're delivering that. So that might feel like a loss because like that's what a loser would do in a war, right? You pay tribute.
Interesting.
So but that's the thing that the mice do, just to ensure the peace.
Okay.
Right. So you're going to Pebblebrook, only to leave a little bit further, carry the supplies out to the border, make the deals, sign some papers, show that like this is the right border, this is the right map. Of course, Graham, you're tapped up to this because you're the map lord.
All right.
And
Map
right.
Lord.
And yeah, that's on the simplest perspective. That is the mission. But on the way to Pebblebrook, there's a harvest mouse. Seems to be waiting for you. He's a brown mouse by the name of Syl, and he's got that very distinct brown thing on his shoulder, right? The bandana on his shoulder that we spoke about. So he's part of the Black Daffodils. I guess it's a black bandana, right? That would make sense. Not
He
brown.
said it was a brown one.
No. Oh no, wait, no.
the
That's
farmhands.
because the farmhands aren't actually part of that group. They're not part of the Black Daffodils. That's right. They're part of the fields.
The field of
The field of seeds. Yeah, that's the field of seeds that's brown. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. This one, so he is part of the field of seeds. He tells you as you're going there that the Black Daffodils have your sister, Graham. They are your sister, who I took the liberty to give a name. So I gave her the name Acorn. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, Graham has a very, very specific last name, not last name, middle name that will be revealed.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but it's great.
So they come to tell you
So it works.
that he's a messenger, and that if anything, of course he says he trusts you guys, that no harm should come to me, or your sister will be permanently in their care. But they're interested in that coin that you're carrying, and that they're willing to make an exchange for your sister's safe return.
So what? You gotta remain unharmed, and I gotta give him a coin for my sister.
Not a coin, the whole tribute that's supposed to be going to the Weasels.
All right.
And that is today's mission.
Fuck up the Black Daffodils. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, this is interesting.
So that's what this is the beginning of the game. So we just did the prologue. Now I just delivered the mission. Now we review our goals. Just real quick, say what they are, and then write down our goals. Sorry, review and update our goals for today's session.
So let me ask you a quick question about the mission, if you don't mind me asking.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sort of like verification that goes on from the Weasels?
Yeah. They sign a review, like a treaty addendum, right? Saying like, in the year of 1151, the Tunnel Lord, whatever his name is, signs off on, blah, blah, blah. And then same thing being like Gwendolyn signs off on this thing, right?
Right, okay.
So yeah, they're like, you're expected to return with a piece of paper signed by the Weasels to Lockhaven.
Okay.
So this treaty went down, money was exchanged, period, right? And the border was obviously maintained.
All right.
This is what keeps
I look at Ellie and Dale. I'm taking the gold.
Fuck no, you're not.
Oh, fuck, I am.
There are better ways to save your sister.
So I imagine, well, hold on, we haven't do our goals, but that's fine. Yeah, you guys are talking, but yeah.
Let's do our goals first.
Yeah, let's do our goals.
All right. My belief Do right by Lockhaven so they can do right by me. My goal, maintain the border at all costs.
What does that mean?
Well, maintain the treaty, I guess.
Okay.
Right? I mean...
Sure. I mean, that's what I want to make clear.
And my instinct, no surprises. Every morning I check the weather. Alex, what's yours?
Mine is my decisions have consequences, and I need to start considering them more carefully. If I had chose to run, maybe a friend would still be alive. My goal is to get my fucking sister back. And my instinct is always examine the surrounding area and study my opponent when in danger.
Okay, me.
Go for it.
Sometimes the right thing, my belief is sometimes the right thing to do isn't always clear. A sharp sword can get things done quickly, but a sharp mind and compassion heart can do better to improve the lives of mousekind for ages. And my instinct is to never dishonor my cloak, and my goal is to ensure the treaty is upheld.
But your instinct is never dishonor your cloak?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Get poopy on it. No, that's what
Never commit acts that I think would be dishonorable and shame the guard.
Interesting.
Okay. So in terms of like that mechanically, that's a much better belief
I guess.
than an instinct.
Okay.
An instinct is less ideological and more like pragmatic.
Yeah, like an instinct would be
Like draw my sword in the first sign of trouble, or always check the weather, or that kind of stuff.
It sort of goes into Ellie's instincts, though.
Yeah.
How she's been played.
Or always make sure we are well supplied. Right.
Maybe my belief in my instinct should be switched.
Well, I mean, your other one doesn't really give you an instinct either. Like, if anything, what you should do is change your belief to your instinct and then write a new instinct, which could be something along the lines of,
yours is like a mouse guard must be above reproach. I will never dishonor my cloak, right? Like, it's a very like never dishonoring your cloak's a really good belief.
Yeah.
Right. Like gets to the idealist heartfelt of the mouse guard.
Like your instinct could be talk first, act later. Like, there are things that your character does all the time that literally makes an instinct work. And for for instance, like if you have a role that you want to keep doing, and this is where the mechanics of Mouse Guard get really cool, and the reason why I enjoy them so much. If you have, say, an instinct that you want to, I guess, like mine, autocast, you just say, hey, Eric, I have an instinct that says this morning I would have checked the weather. Can we make a weather dive check right now? And Eric has to say yes.
Yes. Instincts are your way of like basically overriding something I will say sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes it lets you get to do things that you probably wouldn't.
Like, for example, Graham's is a good one because he will always say, before combat starts, I would like to have done this thing to identify these guys' weapons.
Good. Yeah, right? This is what my character is about. Yeah,
I get two. I get like either hunter or lore mouse, either or. But yeah, I get to check him out.
Yeah.
So what would Ellie do? In the best way I did the instinct is what would Ellie do in the face of a conflict, or what would her first thought to be when she wakes up in the morning would be what Dale did? What would she do?
She probably would always try to prepare before a mission.
Okay. Before a mission, always make sure I have adequate supplies.
Double, triple, and quadruple check my supplies.
Because Graham and Dale might fuck me. Over. Hold up. Over. We're attending that. Over.
My mind didn't even go there until you pointed that out.
No, I looked at Henley's face and it's just like...
Look, man, I've been streaming a long time now. And there are some things that the people say that I'm just like, okay. I'm glad I have that rating on my channel.
Yeah. Now, what do you mean when you say like always prepare before a mission, though? Like,
Probably try to think ahead as to what we will need and make sure we have like something that would be most likely
you would have
useful on
supplies
hand.
for a skill or something, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, like, okay. So if you can see a way you can use that on screen, kind of at the start of the mission, then.
Like, for example, you know our mission right now. This instinct could be like, okay, when we know our goal, you could just say, okay, well, in that case, I would have brought this with us because we would have needed it on our mission.
Yeah.
Right? So then you get
Yeah.
fate for that as well because Mouse Guard's weird like that. So.
Yeah. Belief instincts and goals are character experience or player experience, not character experience. That's why. There's two sets of experience in this game. There's character advancement, which is done by skills like the Skyrim stuff, and then there's player experience, and that's all done through the fate and persona, and you being able to achieve more than, and having more of a powerful say over the fiction and being like, no, I really want this to succeed. And I do that by subjecting my character's beliefs to conflict or that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Are weasels particularly fond of like trinkets and things?
Yes, they love trinkets. They love treasure.
Could I like try
and
to
killing
and killing? Well,
Killing treasures.
Especially killing for them treasures.
Yes, killing for treasure is a big deal.
could I maybe make a sort of check to try to get together some trinkets to like maybe sweeten the pot a bit to smooth things over with them?
Sure. To give the mouse guard like a little bit more of a favor.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know what that looks like though. What types of, how are you getting these trinkets? What are they? And now keep in mind when I say trinkets, they want precious things, right? They want precious stones, gold, silver. They don't want like a little like shell flute, right?
Yeah.
They're like full on like they want a Scrooge McDuck like through piles of gold, right? That's what they're about.
I could maybe make a resources test to try to gather things, or maybe put in my cache that I have.
Sure. Yeah, you want to try to
You also have that rich boy toy.
yeah.
Maybe find a patron with him using a circles test.
You want to? Well, I won't have to. You don't have to have a circles test here. I think it would be more convincing him why this is a good idea. I think that's the more interesting question here. Right. If you want to do that route, I would allow you to try to persuade your boyfriend to let you do this and why this is a good idea to sweeten the pot. Alternatively, you could try to just buy it yourself with a resources test.
Probably just resources.
Okay. Sure. That's going to be, I'm pretty sure opposite this for resources is pretty hard. I think it's like, all right, I have to find it in the book, but I'm pretty sure it's like, here we go. You want a nice, fancy or expensive items like silk or jewelry. That's perfect. It's an OB 5 test.
Good luck.
What are my fancy gala clothes made of?
Here's this dress I've worn once. Let me throw that in the
silk.
pot.
They don't want some your.
What is this? Is this a dress?
Yeah.
No.
I was more thinking I could sell it.
This is a lot to do before mission.
Yeah, maybe something else.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Get rid of it. You have a die. You have an extra die of cash.
Okay.
Sweet.
Let's just keep going forward. So,
Okay.
yep. that's probably not as much money as you could have gotten for that dress, but you're in a rush, so you sell it for a die of cash.
Okay.
So-
And do I make a roll?
Yep. I mean, this is not 5 resource test.
Okay. Resource.
Good luck, fam.
Oh, we can't help her on a resource test, can we? Nope.
You can't. I've helped.
You can
on
help.
resources tests.
You can absolutely help on resource tests.
Oh, okay. I'll help her with resources. Maybe I'm trying to get it because this is like pre-mission before I heard about my sister, so I'm all in to help people right now. Be like going up to that vendor and be like, "Do you know what kind of silk this is? It's premium silk. Sniff it. Don't sniff it. It probably has
Smells
dry
like
fruits."
young mouse girl. You like that?
It's really weird. Get out of my store.
Come back when I'm close. We'll do business then.
And I maybe invoke Fiery to do the hard sell.
You will buy it.
You can't. I don't think you can use. I don't think you can use traits on a resource test for help.
Gosh darn it. Okay. Is Dale gonna help?
I'm trying to think of like the way that I would help, right? You know, like as far as I'm concerned, last time we had a conversation was when you biz bounced out of there, and you were not happy with the way that Dale was. So I would like to take this whole episode to sort of ingratiate myself back in. So I'm not entirely sure I would be like, you know, shopping around with Ellie, if that makes any sense.
True. Yeah.
I don't like.
I have the perfect fair condition if you fail this.
Oh yeah.
If should you fail it, what if Dale procures this anyways, but you know that he didn't get it legitimately?
You mean the thing she's trying to buy?
Yeah.
As some sort of weird like. Oh,
That's
I
if
see.
you fail. That's it. Like
I
so
see-
you,
I
if you
see.
succeed, so if you succeed, you totally get it, right? Like you buy it outright and you do it, no problems. But should you fail this test, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that offer.
Well, what
that,
is it? What is it that you're looking at exactly, Kika?
Just anything that I could add to the tribute to get the weasels a bit more.
I had a gold necklace in mind.
Is it
My
a
head,
necklace?
maybe.
Like I imagine some sort of like.
It's jewelry.
Yeah, like
so-
I imagine like almost like an uncut gem or like a cut gem, but like not like a necklace sort of thing, but like almost like a
Like
a sapphire.
like a sapphire, like something you would change like large amounts of money into for easier carrying for some reason. Like that's what I imagined it being. Because you're not changing the dress for this, you're changing most of your savings for this, right? So that's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining you're like going into like some sort of like gem stonist or something like that, like a jeweler. It wouldn't be a jeweler's, but like
Jeweler. A
you're-
gemsmith.
a gemsmith. You're changing a gem into like changing currency into an actual gem. That's what I'm imagining for some reason, but yeah.
Sure.
Okay. That's fine.
Because you know when I think about what a weasel would want, right? I'm thinking like big fuck off sapphire or something like that. You know, like
Big fuck off sapphires. Its proper gem name. So yeah.
carrot 3
B-
fuck off. Yeah.
The BFO sapphire.
Yeah. BFO sapphire. Yeah.
And these are like mice and weasels to us. So to us, it'd be like this big.
It's like a rhinestone or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's tiny.
it's like it fell off someone's bejazzle. Yeah.
But this is an Ob 5 test, so
Yeah.
Go for
this
it.
is really, really hard.
Good luck.
Okay.
And because it's resources, oh my god.
Fate.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, 1-6.
Yeah.
You have a wise.
Politics wise, I'd know exactly where to go for this.
So you could totally use that instead if you
Or
wanted
maybe you understand the necessity of sweetening the pot here.
I mean, there's a politics wise of exactly the necessity of sweetening the deal. Like you could convince them. So, anyways, but spend your fate right here to probably luck it first, right?
Okay.
So let's see. Come on, you got what? 1-6.
Bam.
Bam.
Exploded
Bow, bow, bow,
again.
bow. You
I
got
don't
it.
need to, but I want to roll again.
got this.
Exploded
Yeah.
again.
What? Okay.
Yo,
Wow,
is that
see?
a rhinestone dress I see poking out of your backpack there? And you're like, yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
Slap that
Cool.
shit on the
So
table.
now Dale didn't have to steal it for you.
That would have
Okay,
been
yeah.
awkward. I would have been like, she clearly wants that gemstone. I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal it.
I'm going to steal
It's going to
that.
be mine.
He owed me a favor. He owed me a favor. He just didn't know it. He didn't know that he owed you a favor.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So you have the supplies, right? You have that extra deal sweetener. Cool. Did you want to check the weather?
Yes, I do.
Cool. It's a versus test against. It's still summer.
So what's that? 6?
4.
Uh-huh.
Ready when you are.
So I get that +1 because of my cricket bro, Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that +1 because of my trait, Weather Watcher.
You're invoking it positively here?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh wait.
Okay.
Interesting question you just dropped on me there, Eric, the pastrami master Vulgaris. I like this question of yours. So you said it's 4, right?
Yep. This is also the last time it's going to be summer, by the way. Next mission will start in the fall.
In the fall. All right. And what are my options if I succeed again? It's like rain, hot, thunderstorm.
Yeah. That's about it. Summer doesn't have that many options. It's like it's like hot, rain, or special is like thunderstorm. It's not a lot. I'll find it real quick for you to give you the specifics, but I don't think we were missing that much. Warm and humid, summer rain, thunderstorms, or a heat wave.
Interesting. A heat wave might be pretty cool to try and annoy the weasels. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I'll use it negatively. A free check seems pretty cool to me. Okay, so
I got 3 successes.
so it's 3 + 1 with a negative trait makes it 3 again.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 3 successes.
Yep.
That's pretty tough. Nah, well,
Fucking no dice. Wow.
Yeah.
Want to do anything about that?
not really. I got to check, so
Yeah.
like
You don't want to.
I mean, I could burn a persona. You know, like it would literally
Right.
be burning a persona. And just re-roll that. But then I wouldn't be able to, like, even if I got 3 successes, they're gonna have to pass 3 dice of 3. So I'm cool with that, Eric. We'll leave it at that. I'll take a free check. Well, not a free check, but I'll take a check.
And what kind of weather did you want?
What I wanted,
Yeah.
I was probably gonna pick heat wave.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling if we can like make it more uncomfortable for the weasels, we might get an interesting reaction out of them. Maybe, I don't know. That would be cool.
They might
Yeah.
get irritable and gut us.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where it's like, yep, it's gonna be a heat wave. Then we like smash cut, and it's just pouring down rain. Just raining.
I turned to
Oh, man.
Rain. I'm just like, you wanted this, didn't you?
Yeah. Crick, 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 crick.
He looks up to you and he kind of like shrugs, like,
Yeah. I'm a cricket.
It's a living.
Yeah.
At least the crops are gonna get watered.
You wanted this. Yeah, and actually that's probably a good thing is that the crops are getting watered. But yeah, okay, cool. So our instincts are done.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a matter of I think you guys are probably in Pebblebrook. sorting out the business of.
You
what are
said
gonna
we
do
met
with
him on the
Agnes.
way, right?
Yeah.
And then Graham, you had a big huff and tough.
Yeah. If it like the way I see it went down was he would have he said that about Acorn, and like
How did she
Graham-
get Acorn and you got the name Graham?
His dad got remarried,
There
and
we
go.
she has a
Ah.
way different idea.
That's
about
right.
names.
Yeah, she's a headband wearing type. You know, like yeah. The next kid would be called like Maple Leaf. You know.
Well, I mean, his middle name is Crackers.
Okay.
There you go. Spoils.
Graham
Graham
Crackers.
Crackers.
Damn, that's rough.
They were both just named after whatever
It was in the
parents were eating
room.
at the time. Yeah.
So, the way I see it is like Graham. If the farmer didn't say that he had to be like remain safe for Acorn to be safe, like Graham would probably have ripped his throat out because he threatened.
Well,
Acorn.
I mean, like, did he even give us like proof of life?
No, he didn't.
What, like a thumb?
Well, I mean,
God.
like some sort of evidence
Sure.
that they've even taken.
He would.
her.
That's a good point. He would have, but I'm not sure what that looks like.
Maybe like like in this day and age, what would that be? Like a letter?
That's what I'm saying, like-
it was a locket that Graham gave her when she decided to move out to Pebblebrook.
Yeah. There
And
you
it
go.
has a picture of mom and dad on one side, and then another picture of Graham and Acorn on the other. So,
So mice are small, so Acorn could have an acorn cap hat.
Is there any chance that we could have shadowed the guy?
Shadowed the guy where?
Wherever he was going.
I mean, he's a harvester. You do when he goes back to the fields, right?
Oh.
You're gonna have to find them on your own.
I look over at the guys. And I say,
Look, hey, I know what you're thinking, matey. This little lass of yours, she's worth going after, but not at the expense of every mouse in the territories.
"That's my little sister, okay? Listen here. I always protected my little sister, and then I went and left." to
Yes,
become a
but you're
mouse
still
guy.
going to protect her. But you're not going to use this money. Because let's say you use this money, you get her back, and then the weasels come through. You going to protect her then?
Of course.
But then you
I'm
could have protected her by not doing what you're doing now.
Well, look. This is what I was.
I don't know my voice. Like, I don't know this guy's voice. I'm sorry.
Look,
It's okay.
This is
You're
what
doing
I was
great,
thinking.
kid.
This is what I was thinking. We take the gold, right? We meet
Out of the
Black
question.
Daffodils. No. Hold on. Let me finish. We take the gold. We meet with the Black Daffodils. As soon as Acorn is in my hands, we fuck them up. They fucked with the wrong Weatherfields.
Well,
They fucked with the wrong mouse from Spruce Tuck.
Do you think they might want my sapphire instead? Ellie says taking.
I think what they
Sapphire and
actually
holding it
want,
up.
Ellie, is for us to not give this, make sure that this deal goes through. I think that's their main issue. I don't think they care about the money. I think that they just don't want the weasels to
But-
get the money.
But if the weasels don't get the money, the weasels will attack, and then Pebblebrook will
Yep.
be their first target.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that given the last place that we're in Barkstone, all they want to see is the mouse guard fall. And given any opportunity, they're going to set that up.
But they'll
Shout
get
out
hurt
this.
the most by this. This is
What-
the. This
Oh,
is a
I mean,
dumb
let's say
plan.
let's say that the mouse guard fail, and then all of a sudden the Black Daffodils rise up to power because they're the only ones that can protect the mouse territories.
What if we hire the weasels
To do what?
to take out the Black Daffodils?
I don't. That doesn't seem like a good.
I've never heard of a
idea.
weasel working with a mouse.
I mean, they get to kill mouses.
Yeah,
All
but
I
how?
want is my
But
sister back.
how are they going to tell the difference between a mouse and a different mouse?
They might hurt your sister. They might kill your sister.
That is why I'm saying we take this gold and we go and we just got to play this smart. I think we need to stay in Pebblebrook a little bit longer.
If we go to get your sister and try to fight them off afterwards, they could very well and very easily outnumber us. Maybe we could get other guards mice to help.
Look, here's what I think we should do. All right? We sneak in there. We find your sister. We get her out. All we need to do is get a drop-off location, right? And
You have that, right? Like the Sil gave you one. I marked on the map. It's blue,
okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Right.
middle of nowhere. I think you would curse like it by cursory knowledge. You know that this is like a very the space above Pebblebrook and Barkstone up near the coast is all like brambly and thorny.
What type of predators are out that way? Like foxes and shit?
More
Check.
birds. I feel like that's probably a pretty good like lore mouse or hunter to know that,
Okay.
that part of the territory. Like, dude, you're from literally you're from Port Sumac.
Yeah,
right?
I'm from the complete opposite place, right?
Yeah,
But it is coastal territory
I'll throw dice to that.
to a degree.
I'll throw a dice at the lower mouse.
I have lore mouse of 4.
Okay, you
So-
throw dice at that. I mean,
yeah.
go for it. Get that 5.
To know what sort of denizens would inhabit Bramble.
Yeah.
Are both of you guys?
This was probably like an ob. I'll just make this easy on you guys. It's an ob2 test to know this.
I'll help
Oh.
with lower mouse.
I'll help with boatsmith, boatcrafter.
Fuck off.
I mean, it's coastal, right?
No, it doesn't help you. You're asking what sort of monsters live in this territory
Okay.
of the
All right.
Brambles,
Okay.
which you are unfamiliar with.
I mean, I'm unfamiliar with it. I don't think I can help. So.
Graham, you don't have to roll this. Forgive me. You're predator wise.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll. You're a predator wise. You would know.
Yeah.
The thing you have to be on the lookout for up there are 2 things primarily: snakes, because snakes love sitting in bramble.
Oh, I know that from experience.
And the second thing are something we haven't seen before in this whole game, but they're a type of bird called a shrike. They have the propensity to impale their victims on bramble
Oh boy.
to eat either then or later.
You saw that fucking Planet Earth episode, didn't you, Eric?
It's in the book, dude.
Did you? I saw you post that fucking
I
gif
saw that. I
a
saw
while
that GIF.
back.
Yeah, man. It's a good creature. So I'm using it.
All right.
Graham?
So we got to watch out for snakes. And we got
So you know that, but I don't think anyone else does.
He was just saying it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So you got snakes. You got shrikes. I'd watch out for shrikes.
Why don't you find
like
someone
to
who can
pick
talk to the birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And get some air support.
Air support
Or
against shrikes.
No, against the black daffodils, you dingus.
All right. Or I'll start busting faces until one of them tells me who runs the black.
Oh yeah, and the
daffodils
moment
over
that word gets up to those guys holding your sis, bam. There you go. That's better.
there. All right. All right.
Graham?
I look over at Ellie.
Do you I imagine this, like, maybe while we're doing this deal, somebody who's really good at sneaking could perhaps, well, maybe not while we're dealing, but distracting, could free your sister. Maybe if you know where Falker is, he could help.
Oh, fucker.
A dead tree turns around and goes, "I'm right here."
God damn it, Falker.
He just slides out of the ground. He's just like, "What's up?"
I look over at Ellie and I sigh and I'm like, I don't like asking him for help, but I see your point. It's a really good point. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna distract him, right? We're gonna make him feel like we're gonna make the deal, but we're not gonna make the deal. Number one, go get Acorn, get out. All right. So I'm thinking they know we're coming with a bag of loot. I say we go to the local tavern and ask them for all the used or rusted out pots and pans. We throw them in a bag.
Oh yeah, we got a box of them out of the bag. Let's go. Or you could just go get like iron drop-offs from like a smithy or something. Right?
Yeah, something metal. We fill it with metal. We put it in the cart, and we go drop them. We go to the drop-off, and yeah, we gotta get Falker in on this.
Look, I can do the sneaking. That's not a problem.
Yeah, but you don't know Falker.
I know Falco.
I'm gonna try circling him up as some extra backup.
Okay.
I would help.
To up your circle from 3 to 4, you have to pass 3 times, fail 2 times.
Yep.
Ooh, buddy.
Do you need a failure?
I need a pass.
Okay. Yeah. So for our circles, it's good factors. It's a guard of a higher rank. It's an OB3 test.
OB3 test. Okay.
I'm helping. You got
so
this.
1 for Ellie helping.
Will Dale help?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's see. Do I have a relative trait? Yeah, natural bearings. I'm going to use natural bearings.
How? What does that look like?
Yeah, let's hear it. How does this work?
Why do you know that Falker's around this area? How does natural bearings help you get to him?
Because all the poo has mouse fingers in it.
No. I know that Falker frequently goes over the mouse border to fuck with the weasels and go on missions over specifically in weasel territory. He enjoys just being out in the thick of it, fighting weasels, makes him think of his younger days. He frequents Pebblebrook mainly because I feel like he has like a residence here kind of deal. I think he would have safe houses on all the border towns over by the Dark Heather tunnels kind of deal. But specifically Pebblebrook is where he would go to like restock on supplies and whatnot. So knowing that, I use my natural bearings to kind of try to think of all the places that Falker would be and see which one he actually is at.
Okay. Sure. So so you're okay. So you're at the border. Well, this is good. Okay.
And
Well, let's hope you don't run. Yeah. All right. This is pretty easy. The consequences of failure here is that since you're getting close to the borders and you know that he likes to fight weasels, you're probably gonna run into some weasels then, right?
Yeah.
Seems pretty reasonable.
Persona. Go persona that. With
what?
With a relative wise of wild country wise.
Yeah, for sure. But so this is called of course, remember? So what were you doing wrong? And then what was the moment of like, aha, of course, we need to do it this way.
Oh, I didn't click my heels 3 times. I only clicked them twice.
I sit here and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, no. Falker wouldn't be that dumb to be up in that tree right there. No. Now, when he was training me, I knew that he liked to burrow. He was a very burrowy mouse. So we got to look for burrows near the border. He always liked to have extra little burrow pockets, that if a weasel was after him, he could just jump right in you know,
Hidey holes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little hidey holes kind of deal.
Sure.
So that rerolls all failures.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So slash roll 2d6 greater than 4. 2 successes.
It's
All right,
3d6,
for it. Yep.
actually.
Yeah, but you got it
3d6.
anyways.
Oh, okay.
So that's a success. Your circles goes up then, right? If I was making sure I was doing it right. So, yeah. So you find Volker. Yeah, he's in a hidey hole, right? And he so you guys all come over and he's like, shh, shh, they're close. The heck are you
What
guys
is
doing
this?
up here?
I need your help. They took Acorn.
He looks at you and doesn't. What do you know?
He
We know
knows
this
he knows who Acorn is.
Oh, okay. So then he had a
Yeah.
totally different impression. Okay, sorry.
Like, yeah. So he
Your
he know-
sister? Who?
Yeah.
The weasels?
no, Black Daffodils. Guy named Blackbriar.
Damn it, he says. They've been a thorn in the paw out here for quite some time. So glad the other mouse guard have finally taken notice. But enough about that. What can I do? You got me.
We need you to be. We need you to go with Dale during the meeting, and get Acorn out. They want
What
all the
meeting?
gold. And I tell him.
Oh, you're telling me that there's a meeting,
Yeah.
like the meetup and the gold. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're telling him about.
Fast
like,
forward. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
So in the meeting, we're gonna have decoy gold because this one is supposed to go to, obviously, the weasels, much to our disgust, and I didn't. These guys aren't letting me take the gold.
He's looking. But he's looking at you in a very serious way when you offer decoy gold and says, "Are you prepared to risk your sister's life over this using this fake gold?"
No, I'd rather entice him with the real thing to get him away from Acorn, and then letting her free. Then turning on these guys and smashing their face in.
He says like he's been down this road before, and says that they're not going to let her go until the money's in their hands and it looks good.
Yeah. So what do you think, Falker? What do we do?
Stage a breakout. It's the only way.
Stage a breakout.
It's not the only way. That's just his opinion, by the way.
I look over at Ellie and Dale. What do you think? Do you think we can break her out?
I think that these guys are chumps and we can do whatever we want to them. The only thing is we can't use that money.
No. I look at Ellie and I'm like, what I'm going to do to these mice is going to go completely against everything the Mouse Guard stands for. I am going to decimate and I'm going to slaughter these mouse. These meese.
Nice.
Meese.
Mice.
I'm going to make meese meat out of these mice.
We can't.
I'm telling you because I know that you had a problem with the last time. But this
Just-
is my sister.
Trying to fight our way through would not be a good idea. It would be best if we somehow, like, if she was.
Oh, as soon as Acorn is
Survey.
safe, I'm going to slaughter every single one of them.
No, because if you go in there fighting, you probably would. There's a good chance you would die, and then Acorn wouldn't have a brother anymore. And she needs you around to help make sure she gets away properly. We need to get away.
Look, mate, you don't need to be a fucking martyr about this, all right?
Yeah, but it's my sister.
Yeah, but you'll get her back and then you won't have to worry about it anymore. And besides, there is much better things you could be doing to the black daffodils than killing them all. What you should be
Since-
doing is bringing them to light because, they're scurry like night owls. Like owls in the sunlight, you know?
Plus, since they're officially trying to strike against the Mouse Guard, this will most likely get Gwendolyn and the rest of the guard involved. And we can come down on them in force.
Fine. We'll go in. We'll break him. I won't kill him. Much. But we're getting Acorn out, and we're going to tell Gwendolyn. Fine, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, while we're in there, I think it's a good idea that we grab as much as we can. Maybe set a few Hail Marys their way.
What?
Destroy some of their provisions.
Oh, I like it. All right. So,
Less death, more sabotage, you know?
all right. Well, now we got to figure out, and I look over at Falker, now we got to figure out where they're holding Acorn. I don't know that information. I know where the drop's going to be.
Well, they have to bring it with them. What we could do is use your buddy here and have him give us a notice ahead so that we can go to their hideout while they're doing the drop. You know, set an ambush
Before the drop,
they
right?
get there.
Okay. Like, they're bringing her over?
Yeah,
Or
where are
they
we actually meeting them? Is it like a
So I picture it like a glade, like an open glade, nowhere to really...
No, it's the opposite. It's in like a tunnel of bramble, like surrounded by
Oh.
bramble. Like pretty much it's like there's only one way in, one way out. It's like a safe kind of thing, right?
Okay, and given that area, is there a way that we can make a roll in advance to see if we can find anything in the surrounding areas? Maybe like a well-trodden foot mice path or something like that. Maybe use a pathfinder.
What are you trying to do? What's
I
your
want to
intention
get I
here?
want to get an idea like of, is this a path that they travel often, and if so, can we trace it back to where they actually have a hideout?
So your intention is to find their hideout before the drop.
That's
right?
right. Yes.
And you're going to do that by looking for a path that leads to there. That
Alright.
sounds exactly like pathfinding, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. So let's try to find this. They cover their tracks. They're pretty good at it. It's going to be hard,
Yeah.
right?
I imagine so.
So
I
it's going
got
to be Pathfinder against a versus a test of their nature.
I got Pathfinder 3. I've also got Nature 3. So I could theoretically be rolling 6 die. What do you guys got?
I got
I'm checking
Pathfinder
6
too.
die at this.
I got Pathfinder 2.
So you both said Pathfinder 2?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you mind if I roll?
Go for it.
Sweet.
Go for it.
So yeah, you know, this is less
I mean,
about
Falker's
like
helping too then, right? You guys are
Yeah.
all trying to sneak up to the place then, right?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
is like Eric. The way that I'd flavor this is less, you know, a mouse guard cutting his way through thick bramble, and more of a criminal relying on his instincts to find a path of people who would do something similar.
Yeah.
I would probably
Um,
be helping with Scout and like
You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a scout test, not a Pathfinder test. That's
Oh.
why. That's why this sounds awkward. Scouting is literally hiding, sneaking behind lines, trailing targets, and finding hidden things. Like, of course, it's a scout. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So that probably changes your math. But
I
Yeah,
got a
it
Scout
does.
of 4. I got
Go
Scout
ahead
of 4.
and make the roll then.
Okay.
okay, sorry about that. And I roll 3 successes.
Okay, and we have 2 help, 3 help.
Yep.
3
3
help.
help.
Okay. Given that I haven't been here before, and I was told about birds that swoop down and impale you on brambles, could I invoke Brave here?
Well, I mean, you're going against the black daffodils for one, so maybe you don't even need to do it like that. Maybe you can just be like, you know, given all you've heard about the black daffodils, and this is stuff you've heard about before when you're with Huey as well,
Dude,
right?
a bird swooping down and impaling me is terrifying to me.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't need any more than that.
Yeah. Brave is totally legit here.
Okay. And
I feel like it's one of those things where like you guys are like, yeah, how about the fact, let's get this image of like you invoking Brave is like you see there's a couple dead mice impaled right? Like they've been dead forever, you know, they've been dead for quite some time, but it's just like a remembrance that this could await you, right?
And occasionally there's like a shadow of a bird that I see like pass across the ground, and it's really ominous. And when I look up,
Yeah.
there's no bird there.
Yeah. Strikes don't even look that dangerous. That's the most fucked up part of it. They look like songbirds.
Yeah, they do.
What dice? I'm testing scout. I have got 4 there. Sorry, I accidentally put my dice number into what I was testing again.
I'm testing 4.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Okay, we got
Well,
it.
that's really good. You got
We
it.
got there.
So, yeah, you're able to dodge any sort of and I imagine there's a couple of scouting patrols and stuff, and you guys lay in wait quiet and let them go by. And yeah, and you guys finally get close. Hidden in all of this bramble is a shack. It's like a large, like almost like a barn. Hidden back here. This you can clearly see based on around the area before these brambles moved in. This is an old farmhouse. The land has grown and been overtaken by the thorns. But at one point, this was someone's farm.
I look at the barn. Is there any windows into the barn?
They're all covered up. Like they've all been like built, like what do you call it? You know, like if it was like an abandoned house, like they would seal up the windows. It kind of has that sort
Boarded?
of look to it. Warded, yeah, boarded. I know what words are.
You know, when you're trying, the thing you do when you're trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
aliens in sign logic. Would it be too out there to try to see if there's a board that has enough space for me to like see in between them? Like,
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to look into the windows
For what effect?
to see what's in the barn. To see whether or not Acorn's in the barn.
Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Because I wouldn't think that they'd be like perfectly like butt to butt like that. I would assume that there's maybe like
Yeah.
one that's kind of like that for me to look into. Probably not see the entire barn.
Sure. Let's verify that she's in there.
Yeah.
So let's guarantee that she's in there. So another scout test from you.
All right, I'm gonna do a scout test. Scoot test. That's
Yeah.
how you spell
You
scout.
have to move a little bit forward, right, to get a better look into the place.
Mhm.
So I think there's a chance it might be spotted, but you have to do it. So
Okay.
that's the risk here.
I'm going to invoke quick-witted as a trait.
Okay.
As trying to be very careful not to step on any dry leaves or twigs or bramble for that matter, to crack them or try to avoid cans, containers, anything that would, fall down and go boom.
Sure. To be
So-
quiet. Yeah. Okay.
I get one for that. Is Falker going to try to help me?
Does he? Yeah. Let's get his help. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Anyone else?
If sure, but like if we all went up there and peeked through, it would defeat the purpose of being stealthy, right?
Yeah. All right. We'll just do with Falker. I feel like Falker would be like, liquid mouse getting everywhere.
I will help with legends of the god wise and recite the wise of Sir Cerebin the Shadow.
I mean, his name is Falker Brambleton. He knows his way around a bramble bush.
I recite the legend of Sir Falker Brambleton, Well, Falker is right there.
He's a legend in the making before he even has a legend of himself.
All right, let's throw these dice. What you said? 3?
No, this is another versus test.
Oh, okay. So
It's against the nature. I'm rolling 6 dice.
Bam.
We tie.
ooh.
So remember, you
What do
can
you
break
do?
a tie and get 2 checks. You can attempt to get things on top. You rolled Eric. No, that's Eric who rolled the 6 there. So you can re-roll your failures, which
You
is
have a wise.
2 of them, using a persona, or you could attempt to roll nature versus nature. I think it is, right, Eric?
Yeah, this would be probably nature versus nature.
Yeah.
Yep. So here's what you can do. You can break a tie in the opponent's favor to earn 2 checks. And you say which trait. You use a trait to break it in your opponent's favor. Alternatively, you can spend a Fader persona to use a wise here to reroll dice to get that extra value of success. Or we go to a tiebreaker roll where we roll the root of this stuff, which would be nature versus nature.
I'm gonna re-roll with Predator Wise.
Okay.
Because I feel like if
Fader
I
persona.
fail, persona.
Okay.
I feel like if I were to get caught doing what I'm doing right now, they would just off Acorn. You know.
So what?
'cause-
This is you being a predator?
Yeah, this is me being a predator, like
Imitating a predator, hiding in wait.
hiding in wait. You know, like if I hear
Stalking
patrol,
someone.
yeah, I'm basically
Sure.
stalking the guard patrol. You know, like Batmouse. So let's re-roll 3 dice. Roll 3d6 greater than 4.
You need 1 success here. Got it.
Hey.
Yes. So you see it. Yes. Acorn is absolutely here, and you see that there's a way in, but you know that there's people stationed at the entrance door.
I look down at the entrance and I really contemplate. I
What are
sit there-
they wearing? The guards that are positioned out the front.
They're actually wearing. The guards are wearing leather armor and have spears,
Mm-hmm.
as well as black armbands.
Interesting. It would be pretty cool if we managed to get one of their outfits. Just want to put that out there for future use.
I look over at Dale and I'm kind of like doing like these mouse hand signals, like I'm pointing at the guard, and I'm like
Mhm.
signaling clothes. I'm pointing at him, trying to convey the mention. There's guard here. They got clothes. We need the clothes. I'm sending them over to you.
I just turned to Ellie and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
All of a sudden, Graham pulls out 3 arrows and his bow, and he fires them off in the
Wait,
direction.
like a fucking anime character? Like
he fires them off in the attempts to make noise, like as they hit, kind of deal.
oh.
Oh,
To what? To make a breakthrough?
To make the guards like, what the hell was that, and go check out what the noise was, to get Dale to surprise them, knock him out, and take the clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
Ellie would probably catch on at that point and tell Dale that he probably wants Dale to ambush them.
Okay. Well, I don't know, climb a tree or something. Hide behind.
Well,
a
you're
rock.
hidden. Okay. No, that's fine. So you're hidden. So this is going to be a fighter test, or maybe maybe hunter because you're attacking
Nope.
from an ambush.
Fighter's good for me. I'll go with fighter.
Either would work. Okay. So this
Yeah.
would just be a simple. This is probably like a fighter versus. Yeah, let's do a versus test against their nature.
Okay.
And
4.
this is to knock them out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe their stuff.
Blunt side of the saber.
Yeah. The consequence to failure here is that they don't go down easy, and then we're gonna fight. and we
Okay.
get into actual fight.
So one supply from a sword, one supply
Yeah.
from my trait of graceful. What's the ob here?
6, rolling 6 dice.
6
Ellie will
dice.
probably
Sorry, it's not
help.
ob 6. It's 6 dice. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Ellie would probably try to help too, with a sling stone to the back of one's head.
Graham's helping with the distraction with Hunter.
Okay, so 3
Hunter.
and then 1. All right, I'm going to use graceful negatively. So I can get a check. Sorry, bro.
How do you use it negatively?
In that
You
it's
just-
too showy. There's 2 guards here, so I come spinning out of the tree like, you know.
Okay, I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Oh God.
And you know, I strike a pose like a fucking martial artist or some shit, you know. So with that in mind, that takes away my bonus from the trait from my sword. So I'm still rolling 3. Is Folker helping? Is he helping?
Volker.
Folker.
Of course he's helping for this fight.
Cool. 4. Perfect.
You're knocking out for their they're knocking him out for their equipment.
And yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay, let's make it so.
Okay.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blam.
Did I fucking I missed 1.
8 dice, 7 successes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. You
Graceful
was.
as fuck, dude. I'm like a swan coming down on these nerds.
You do, and you make it look good. Even flourishing it. Yeah. Thunk. They go down.
Maybe
got
you
their stuff.
smack one in the side of the head, and his head bonks into the other one's head, and they just knock them.
You know what it is? I come down. I use my sword as a pivot, and I fucking karate kick while pushing down on the top of them and hit both of them with my legs, like I Chung Lee the bitches. Yeah.
Ellie's just like, what the fuck just happened? How does a mouse
So,
even
yeah.
move like that? I don't even.
Well, when
So,
you've spent enough time on a boat, you get to dry land ain't shit.
I guess I need to spend
Okay.
more time on boats.
Graham kind of like clambers down from the top of whatever he was standing on, like a scaffolding outside the barn, and he goes back to the group, and he's like, "All right, I have an idea."
I'm already taking their fucking clothing and leather off, and I'm putting it in like the back of the caravan or something, just in
I
case
see.
we need to dress up as one of these nerds later.
I say we dress up as them.
Okay.
Maybe Dale and Ellie dress up as the guards, and Falker.
I'm already dressed as a guard.
Oh, that's-
She's not going to be into that. Don't worry about it.
Falker, they offer you to the Blackbriars.
What? This is about
Because
getting
they-
your sister back, bro.
Exactly. We get Falker inside with Acorn, and Falker, we assist Falker from the outside, but Falker gets in.
I got a
Wait,
better
so
idea. Why don't
we-
we actually just swap your sister for Ellie? They're about
Wait,
the same
what?
age.
No.
I see. That's a wonderful idea.
Then we have a mouse
Nothing-
guard on the
what's
inside. You can see where they go, Ellie, and then we'll be the guards bringing you around.
Exactly.
Here's what we'll do, right? The mouse guard don't show up to trade the gold for your life. We're instructed to bring you
So-
back to the hideout.
What if they just won't tell you to kill me right there?
Well, then we can offer some more black daffodils. It's no big deal.
No. Do I even look like your sister? Like, not many mice have red fur like me. This is not a good plan. This is bad.
Actually,
Terrible.
on the off chance she's only my half sister.
Are you setting a precedent right now? Is that what you're doing?
What?
Like we can't tell the difference between Ellie and your sister?
She. The only difference that you and Acorn has is Acorn has a white patch on her belly. So what we do is we put you in rags. They'll never know the difference.
I'd have to be wearing the same thing that she's already. This is not a good plan. Can't we just take her and leave?
Would you rather that the Black Daffodils get away and we lose this one lead that we have, Ellie?
I'd rather make sure we all get out of here alive.
Oh, we will.
You can't just say we will.
Have a little faith in the God. I thought that's what you were about.
Yeah, and I'm like throwing my arm around Dale. Exactly.
I'm wearing like the bandit
No.
like mask of like the Black Daffodils.
No,
Sliding on some leather pants.
no. This
You look like Dread Pirate Roberts.
I'm not gonna go along with that. That's not a good plan.
Okay, all right. Well, she doesn't want to do it. We're not going to force her to do it.
Well, how do you look in a dress, Graham?
We need to just
Offer me up.
prioritize making sure Acorn is safe.
She's safe.
Okay.
There's no more guards. We could
And-
literally walk in there and walk out with her right now.
Then let's do that and then go do our mission with making sure the Weasel Treaty gets done with okay. We report back, we inform Gwendolyn of all we know. We have these knocked out guys. Maybe we can take one of them and turn them into the guard for like questioning. Something like that. Something safe. Especially
That's
since
a-
we have a civilian here.
Do you want to get anywhere in the God, Ellie?
Looking over at Falker. No, she doesn't know, Falker. She doesn't know. Put the rock down.
Not Fulker.
Oh.
Do
Your sister.
Do you ever want to get up in the ranks, Ellie?
It's not about getting up in the ranks. It's about doing what's right and safe and making sure.
You know the biggest threat right
Goes
now
over
to
fine.
the Mouse Guard is actually the Black Daffodils. There was an entire town that we just came from whose evidence stated that the Black Daffodils were behind instigating a rebellion against the Mouse Guard.
And
They're not
we're
doing
just-
that in just one town.
We're just 4 guards mice. We don't know how.
4 guards
many
mice.
more-
I count 17 pairs of testicles between us. We can do this.
What?
17.
Hey. No. I will make sure Acorn gets back to safety.
All right.
And
Why is it
we-
an odd number?
Look, there's at least one woman between us, Eric. Okay.
That doesn't make what? I don't understand.
That sounds really
That doesn't
sexual.
make any sense.
We got
Fucker,
enough balls to
kinda
do
like-
this. Come on.
Then we find out of Falker's like untimely war wound.
Uh,
All right. Okay. So we get in there. We get her out.
We get her back to safety.
Hmm.
We report in, and
Right.
then we make sure the
And
exchange
that-
with the weasel goes over fine.
And then we come back and deal with Black Daffodils. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems fair. All right.
And we tie.
oh,
up
you guys are
that
throwing
we have
away a
knocked
perfectly
out.
good lead here.
Well, we tie up these guys that we have knocked out.
No, yeah, I see that. We can use these guys.
Are you going to babysit them all the way back?
Well, if they're tied up and gagged, yeah.
And what if the daffodils get wind of this? They're going to come after you?
They already are.
I just,
This just shows them
So-
that they can't fuck.
Eric, there's no more guards? Is that what you're saying?
You never said that.
Eric, you said there was no more guards after these two?
In the front.
There's more guards. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, right.
We
Okay,
just
well,
took out 2 of them.
see, I was under the impression these were the only 2 guards watching it.
Yeah,
All right.
they only put 2 dudes out. No. You
Okay.
this is just to get their.
All right, so yeah, I put on the outfit.
And I do too. You're a little short to be a Black Daffodil.
Don't make that joke. Don't make that joke around me. I'm very tall, okay? I'm a very tall
right.
mouse.
I imagine
And
him
so-
saying that while like Graham's towering above him.
So you're disguising your way in there to leave with the prisoner to get out, right?
Yep.
All right. I mean, this sounds like manipulate to get her,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. I would love to get more manipulate. So I would love to do this.
What's your manipulate at?
2. I
2?
want more
Okay,
though.
same here. That's fine.
Sweet. All right.
To sneak in there,
Mm-hmm.
lie to the guards that the prisoner, basically the prisoner needs to be moved, or whatever, and get out scot-free is going to be pretty friggin' difficult.
Can I help with politics wise?
I feel like it's like
Tell
probably
them
like
to
an
not
ob 5.
say any more than they need to, because the more you talk, the more likely you are to slip up and say the wrong thing.
Yo,
It's kind, I kind of find it super ironic that Ellie, of all people, has politics wise, and then she gives advice that's literally like, "Here's how you
People
lie.
are shit.
Here's how you lie."
I'm not saying.
and
I'm
then
not,
when we go
I-
steal
no,
shit and
I'm
lie.
telling you to lie as little as possible.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I that sets a precedent. Like, guys, it's okay to lie for politics.
No, just lie as little as possible, because the less
I
you
love
do
it.
it, the
I love
less likely you are to get caught.
All right, so yeah, let's do it. My ability rating is 2. Getting help from at least Graham. So that's a 1.
Could
To
we
pull
say,
this, to pull this off is literally a 5.
could we say that Falker's helping us with Overwatch? Kind of deal. He's like up in a tree, kind of looking out.
Well, that's not going to help us manipulate our way in. That'll help us get us out if
Oh,
we
right.
need to, right? So this is a manipulate
radio
thing. So
He's feeding us information.
Yeah, like
he's got
radioing
like
it.
ear pieces, like yeah.
It's your eyes in the sky. Yeah.
I'm going to use tough in that I'm going to be, the take no shit from other black daffodils kind of guy.
Sure.
And I'm
You're
walking
just
there.
like super cool. Yeah. It's like, to me, when you say you're going to be tough, it makes it sound like you're really cool under pressure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You just don't even sweat it.
So this is my positive use of tough. And then on top of that, Eric, I wish to use my nature as a mouse to manipulate.
Sure.
Is that within my nature or out of my nature?
No, it's out of your nature. Remember, it's
Out of
climbing,
nature.
hiding, escaping, and foraging are your 4 descriptors.
What if I told you I'm foraging for a sister mouse? What then?
What I would say is that you're not a cannibal. You're fucking crazy, man.
I look over
So
at Dale.
The most
You watched my
dangerous
sister?
game.
other mice.
Give yourself supplies, though.
Yeah?
Give yourself supplies. Yeah.
Oh, for the
you have
outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You set yourself up with those outfits.
All right, I will.
Does he get 1 dice for each outfit?
No.
I would say I got that 1 dice for you helping me because you have an outfit.
Yes,
So-
you're absolutely helping. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he can help you, no one else can help because they don't have an outfit. is
Exactly.
basically
That's
how it
that's
works.
exactly how I would.
Which is
run it,
also
too.
why you shouldn't, like, unfortunately, Kika, I don't see how you're in a position to help.
No,
unless
I
you're in
haven't
there with them.
counted. I haven't counted a help
Okay.
because
Right.
much like how I haven't counted Volker's help as well,
Yeah.
because there's no way he
Yeah.
could.
Exactly. You guys are like in the compound, right? Like this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it. So like you're dead reckoning this.
Yeah.
So good luck.
So I would like to use a persona and roll my nature as well
Okay.
for an extra 3 die. So that takes me down to 3 persona. And what would you say the ob was? 5.
Let me just check. I was thinking like it's got a base of 5, but let me just see if it's a versus test. But I'm not really sure how I would make it a versus test. It's a versus test because your opponents manipulate, persuade, or will. Oh, okay. It's a versus test against their will. So we're doing a will test, and they have 5 dice for will. So that's what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead. Make your check, bruh.
3 dice, or 3 ob. 3 ob.
That.
Man, I've just like rolled 3 this whole evening. Fucking blown up.
Yeah, I like the idea that some guys are like, "Hey, you don't look familiar." I'm just like, "Shut up." I
Yeah.
just walk past
Oh,
him.
Hugo! I knew it was you.
Fuck, sorry. Like, you know, like literally, like, man, sorry, dude. Like, yeah, they didn't. I like you sound like Batman too. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah.
Where is she? Seriously.
Yeah,
Where is she?
Where is she?
Where's Acorn?
Where's Acorn? I like that. That's great. It's just like, oh shit, she's in the back room, man. She's been crying nonstop. I appreciate it. You're a real good guy.
Who are you? It's not who you are. It's what you do that defines you. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Lips.
Yeah.
Christian Bale. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You make out. You make out with him before the alarm
Thanks.
goes off.
I guess I make out with
Oh
him.
my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Come here, sexy
Yeah.
stud. Blah.
No. Yeah. You guys are totally able to get away.
I
with her.
seduce all the guards, and then we leave.
See, that's the best way to use manipulate. That's the proper way.
Yeah,
To
so we kick in the door, or we open the door, and
do the dinosaur.
yeah, I shut it, and I guess you two have a heart to heart. You like rip off. She's like, "No, leave me alone." You rip off your mask, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, Graham!"
It's okay.
And then you put the mask back on, and you're just like, I don't know, just go with it or something.
Where is she? Yeah.
Yeah.
I shove a sock in her mouth. Shh.
Jesus.
Jesus. Tape it up. Yeah. And then we leave under the orders of Blackbriar. I
Blackbriar.
guess,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And actually, is it too much to maybe say with the success we also get a bit of information from them, or is that too much to ask?
About what?
About their standing orders or something like that, maybe.
Oh God, no, not here. There's no orders here. This is literally a kidnap spot. This isn't anything. This isn't like they have like a giant wall that says secret plans with lines going through it.
I look over.
So sorry.
What would I have to roll? Because this would be Graham. Because they just took his sister. What would he have to roll to set the barn on fire or start like a little fire? That by the time that they left, it probably would have.
Oh.
Wow, it's in
Boy.
Bramble too, dude. And well, actually, the weather's raining, right? Because I failed that shit. So
Yeah, you're glad it's not a heat wave, I guess.
Yeah.
So you basically, what's the difficult obstacle here for arson?
that's probably survivalist. I reckon you'd have to roll maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like a start a fire with no
Or
tinder.
or scout, because it's really you're doing this hidden. The most important part is doing this hidden and not being seen.
Are you really gonna like poop in the water? That is my success. To rescue your sister.
Oh, I'm sending a message.
You have your sister, yeah. Like, or you literally are free to go, but you're not. Instead, you're doing this.
You're not.
This would be Graham. He would
Okay.
send a message.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Wow,
So
some
I'll
guy
roll
just
survivalist.
followed whose name
You could
is
just leave a note.
some guy who followed his name is Order in the Quartz, like as in the stone.
That's a great name.
That is such a good name. Thank you for the
10 out
follow.
of 10.
God damn. It's a great fucking
Dang.
name.
Dang, that's the best rock pun I've heard
Yeah,
quite some time.
that's not bad. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much for the follow.
Survivalist for I feel like I would forfeit the like Dale's help because I'm telling Dale like you go, I'll catch up kind of deal.
Okay.
What would be the ob for it?
I mean, it would be against their own scout because they're trying to like spot you doing.
It's probably
this,
more
right?
smell than anything, I'd imagine, right? If you're doing
Yeah.
it in her room, maybe it's like a smell test. But mice are really good at smelling. So.
It's scout. It's scout.
Yeah.
It would be scout versus scout.
Or scout versus their nature, maybe.
All right.
Scout.
Scout.
Versus their nature, maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
I will invoke tough.
No, because they're not trying to hide from you. They're trying to discover what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So it's
Okay.
scout.
I don't have any more persona. Okay.
How do you not have persona?
I use it a lot.
You're like the new Huey, man. You use it every session.
Yeah, I have fate. But
He rolls a lot of failures. He spends a lot.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, I had to roll persona because it's like.
Look, man, you
I'm
need that
sneaking up to the
subscription to roll 20 to roll the mad dice like I do, okay? Like,
bar. Oh, of course. Man, I'm gonna invoke tough. Kind of in the sense that nobody fucks with me, and I don't play.
I ain't playing no games.
No. What's the phrase?
Mouse guard, bitch.
Don't play to get back. Play to get even, or something.
I can't say I know that.
But yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna invoke tough favorably. Mouse guard. And then oh god, no, I can't do that. I will tap nature, but no persona. Okay. Rolling it. It's a versus. So, whenever you're ready, my dude.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my 5 dice.
Good luck, Alex. Oh, it's okay. Eric's rolling like trash tonight, so.
I'm literally.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God.
Okay, you tied.
You rolled 4 1s and a 6. What the fuck, man?
I'm gonna spend my fate to explode that 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't like
this
them, do you?
night's dice, man. This night's dice has just been insane.
Roll it again.
Oh, you got it, and it explodes again. Yep. Cool. You know, you can put an exclamation point after you roll.
Yep.
1d6, and it explodes it for you.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
1d6 greater than 4
Yeah.
exclamation point, and it will just do it.
Just go. It even makes a sound. It's pretty cool.
They should even maybe add a macro underneath every single one of these tests to explode the dice. That'd be thinking with your brain. But yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it's my macro, so I want to do that. I can do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
So do I start the fire?
Yeah. No, you succeed, right? So yeah, so you're able to start the fire, and then all of a sudden, that's where the alarm goes off, right? Like you guys are heading out there, and they're like, oh, there's smoke and stuff, and then, right, and that's, oh, she's missing, is that what you hear, right? As you guys are scurrying away in the rain.
Maybe it was that Batman guy. No, Batman's good guy. He wouldn't do that.
Batmouse, come on, guys.
Batmouse? Oh, I don't think anyone would want to dress up as a Batmouse.
I'm Batman.
it's just a mouse
I'm
with like web between his arms and his legs for gliding.
Actually, the bats in Mouse Guard are like fucking the weirdest predators ever. They're just like totally hive mind and like all about like it's kind of like imagine a cultist in Dungeons and Dragons, and you basically have the bats in Mouse Guard.
That's badass.
It's super weird. It's like, you've come to the Underdark, haven't you? And all the other bats are like, Underdark,
Yes,
you
the
don't
Underdark."
you don't belong here. Like things like that. It's super weird, but awesome. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, they're not harmful to mice. They're just like, you're fucking weird. This isn't where you're supposed to be.
How you doing?
Get out of my house, mouse.
Yeah.
I run it up behind them and I said, nobody fucks with the weather fields.
How's the weather in your fields today, bitch?
Bitch.
Yeah. So you guys succeed, right? You stuck off with her and rescued her.
Yeah, sweet. And we got 2 costumes out of it as well.
Sweet, alternate skins.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like you can use for later, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you have the voice back for them?
Yeah, it's where's Rachel?
Hey guys, my name's Graham.
Unfortunately, on the way back, the rain has washed out your path.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. we
It's
didn't
just
think
because it's
about
been
that.
just raining the whole time.
It's
You're
okay,
gonna
we
need to
have
find another
poker.
way back.
Pathfinder?
Well, you're finding a path.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. I'm going to put my hand in the pile for that one. Pathfinder. Okay.
Got a Pathfinder of 2.
Yeah, mine's at 3. Oh, yeah, my nature went down, yeah?
Yes, because you have your persona, right? Yeah.
So that is 3. I assume I'm getting help from the Chuckle Fox.
If you call me something nicer, yes.
The Chuckle Fox on the alley.
Yes.
Done.
Done. So, Folker, Graham, Ellie, and Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah.
Acorn.
LD and the Chuckle Fox.
Yeah.
I feel like Acorn would be a cartographer. But because it's the family.
Is she like the type of person that has like a bag over her head and is like, well, clearly we're going in outside of Pebblebrook. I mean, even I can feel that in the weather change. Like, shut up, Acorn. Okay. So
God, Acorn, you're such a nerd.
3 and 3.
She's the good.
Did
she's
we
the good kid.
now? This is a great opportunity for Ellie to have her thingamabob, her instinct, go off. Would you say that you would have prepared any sort of maps ahead of time for this excavation?
We have the Weatherfield Guide.
We
First
do have
edition.
Weatherfield. First edition Weatherfield Guide, the one with all the mistakes, but
I
there's
mean,
no
it's not the
mistakes.
Bible. It's the first edition. There's clearly mistakes in it.
Well,
That's
then
why
I
it's called
picked
the
up
first
weather-
edition.
All of a sudden, like Acorn goes.
He makes a good point.
I take out the second edition guide from my pack that I had.
It's like this. It's like this much thinner than the previous one. You just removed all the from the editors from there. So would you say we have supplies, Eric?
Yes.
Yep.
I will allow that.
Okay. What's the old
Versus test for summer.
roll? Summers sweet dice. Don't roll good.
2 successes.
Sweet. Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome. Apparently, my dice have just sucked. Oh, we tie though. We tie.
We
That's not
tried
good
though. I'll roll a fate. See. Wait.
Do that cool exclamation point.
You know what?
Just so we get the
I
fuck
might
around.
try and get me some more checks, Eric.
What for?
Yeah.
We
What
have no
for?
conditions.
Then what does that look like?
Yeah, I imagine it's a lot of like, you know, cutting down working on a tree with the saber, just like trying to get.
And the path is like right next to it.
Yeah, no, cutting down the tree, and then we get through it, and then like a big torrent of water just goes through it or something like that, and we're just like, fuck, and it's more just like, you know, double
Figure out the
backing
way.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
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 Damn, I'm at 5 checks now, bros. Come on, catch up.
Yeah, man, you're loving those checks.
I'm just trying to make sure my sister gets out away from the black daffodils.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, so you're breaking in the favor of summer.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you might have been able to escape the clutches of the black daffodils this time, but it's a strike attack time.
Oh.
Fucking, let's
like
get
it.
ready to rumble. Strike fight.
Let's get ready to rumble. All right, I like it.
We have spears.
Yeah.
We do have spears.
What's the
'cause
difference between a spear and a sword? Is wait, you don't have the weapons
What?
here, do you? No, not yet.
No, I'm not that clever.
Not that clever. Okay. Oh yeah, I should definitely write down on my inventory spear. Good call. Grey Dizzle.
Ba-bam. Trying to look at what.
I can't, like, the paging for the weapons is like so weird. It's like conflicts. I believe.
It's 117.
117.
Yeah, it technically starts on page 116.
Okay.
It's definitely
If
good
only-
that Graham has that spear because it's raining.
Yep. I'm going to be using that spear like hail. Is this-
Okay,
no,
it starts
there's-
like it actually starts on 116, but that's cool. The
Mhm.
spears is +1 success to feint, and +1 dice to defend.
Okay,
That's kind of cool.
that makes sense.
The sword is 1 dice to any action of your choice. You may choose that action at any point during the conflict. Once chosen, the bonus dice sticks to that action for the remainder of the fight. Interesting.
Can you narrate the strike attack so we can?
Yeah, you got your thingy. So let's roll your weapon thingy, right? To see what weapons they have.
Yeah.
Graham?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Hunter. Yep. So it's op 3 hunter test.
Hunter. Let's see. My hunter is 4. Can I have Mr. Miyagi help me with the strike? Because he is my survivalist master.
Would he? Yeah, I suppose he would. Yeah, he could help with hunter, right?
Okay.
Anyone can help with hunter.
Anyone else want to help with hunter?
Oh, I can help
Sure,
Thunder.
yeah. I mean, this is literally going to decide what weapon I use. So,
Ob 3.
hey, all right.
Got it. So, Shrikes have 3 weapons. Let me just look them up again. Just make sure I tell you the right stuff. They have wings, which give them additional dice to maneuver. They have grasping talons, which give them an additional die to feinting. And they have a hooked beak, which gives them an additional success to attacking.
Success to attacking.
Yeah.
Shrike looks like.
Okay. So what is it's maneuver to disarm people, right?
Yep.
So a spear will give. Okay, so maybe a sword. Maybe I can use that dice for maneuver.
Oh, this thing is the size of a wyvern.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this like? Are we able to kill this thing, or do we have to drive it off?
No, you can kill it. It's
Okay.
small enough. They're not that
It-
big birds.
It's like the size of a cardinal.
Is it easier to drive it off though?
What I'm saying is we don't have it. We're not going to die if we fail this. So
Well, fighting to kill it is different, right? Because that gives killing is my business, and that means that death is on the line.
it's mostly just to make sure that we get out of here, right? So we're just defending ourselves for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Strike me down, and I shall become stronger than you can possibly imagine.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
That would be so bad. Like, it would be classic action movie if like Graham saves his sister and then Graham dies. Total Game of Thrones moment.
I don't want any of us to die. Making a new character in this game is rough.
So
All that
we're
built
gonna
up
drive-
momentum that you
drive it
have,
off.
you just lose it. Drive it
Oh.
off. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 7.
Eric, you're blessing us with these rolls tonight, man. Come
I
on.
know you guys just have your way with me tonight, guys. I'm just unable to do anything good with this dice today.
So, this is a hunter/fighter conflict, yeah. So,
Yeah. Do you need me to spell over? No. This is Oh wait, they're already down here. I put them down here. I'm smart.
We
Yes.
didn't roll for our disposition.
yeah, we're rolling disposition.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
I
Right now.
have Hunter.
This is a
4,
fight
Helper
animal
6.
This is a fight animal conflict, but are you guys choosing to kill it or drive it away?
Yeah.
Drive it away.
Drive it away. So how much persona and stuff do you have, Ellie?
I have 3 Persona, 7 Fate.
Are you going to spend persona on this to make sure our disposition doesn't go in the toilet?
I mean, I have 6 health, so we're gonna start with 6 no matter what.
I know. I just have a feeling this creature is going to booty bust us a little bit.
Okay. If that is what you wish me to do, then I will do it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have bad rapport with creatures of the feathered variety in this game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And
Uh,
snakes.
Oh, snakes not so much. I can walk away from a snake fine, but
Snakes just break everything you have.
every time we've fought a bird in this game, I've either lost a sword or I've died. So like
Every time we fought a snake, it's broken our shit. One destroyed your boat, one destroyed that scent barrel.
that's true, I guess. Yeah, but we walked away from those, so
Yeah.
okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to lead, that's fine. I have no problems with that.
Okay. So, do I get 3 help?
Oh yeah, no, you'll get help. Yeah.
Yep.
Falker, right?
Well, I mean, if Volker helps, then he gets a turn order, right? That's how that works.
Yes.
So, do you want him to have a turn order? Because then
It can just be you guys, or yeah, he can be part of the conflict too if you wanted him. It's your call.
It would be advantageous.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we throw Volker into the mix. I
Cool.
don't have a token for Volker. I'll find one.
Just put a copy of Graham.
Okay.
Okay.
put a big ol' F on him.
Right. And then
Oh, I don't want to change it that color. That's actually a bad idea.
Looks like he died.
4,
Yeah.
so that's 10.
Ew, look at all those 6s.
Oh, dare.
Do you want me to explode them with
Or
a
do you?
fate?
Yeah, you
You
feeling
got 2
lucky?
6s. Yeah, you
feeling
want to fade
lucky?
it?
We're at 9 right now. 'Cause
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no.
still tired.
Yeah, he's tired, so we actually lose one. And
Okay.
okay, you're not sick anymore, though, right?
No.
No, he's not.
Cool. All right. Great.
Nope. The only condition he has is tired.
Okay.
I'm a little bit sleepy, and I just did this entire mission to save my sister, and I started a barn fire. Grant
He did start a barn
officially
fire. It's true.
Badass.
One
Well,
success.
that's one more success, so we're at 10.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Catch Josephine. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. So, what is your goal again? Drive it away.
Drive it
Drive
away.
it off.
we're not.
Get
putting
out of
that
here,
on the
Shrike.
mic.
Shrikeys.
Shrikey.
Oh, what the shrikeys?
I hope you
Alright.
got your Shrikeys on because you're gonna run away super fast.
I
He
go.
may not remember. He was half asleep.
first, right? Or
Yeah, I mean, if
in
you.
order.
I don't know what the order is. It's up to you, Commander.
Okay,
I'm-
so wait, we
My
gotta
cards
wait.
are down. My
got-
cards are down.
We gotta wait for Eric to put down one more card, though.
Yeah.
No, we do it in terms of 3. Oh no, I guess we want to do it in 4. We can do it in terms of 4. That's fine with
Because
me.
we got a 4th dude, right? That's what we did last
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That's fine with me. Okay.
I
Sorry.
would probably open up with a maneuver,
Okay.
and my sling gives me +1 to maneuver.
All right. I will go sword fighter then next.
Okay.
Try and take some health off of him.
With an attack.
So you have a
don't-
spear, so you can feint, and a feint will give you a free attack if they defend, which could potentially happen.
No, it goes into an independent.
No,
Oh,
no.
yeah, I
if,
guess.
No, it's versus.
if
There's
if,
the
if they
chart's right here.
defend, if they
No, I'm
defend
looking
and
at
you feint,
feint.
you get a free attack. basically.
Yes.
Oh,
The chart's
that-
right here for reference.
Yeah, the chart says like feint. And I'm
Yeah.
Feint
looking
versus
for
feint is
defend.
versus.
Yeah, feint versus
No,
feint
feint
is
versus-
versus. But if they
M is,
defend,
M is mice, E is enemy.
No, I know. So
Okay.
I'm looking at feint, and I'm looking, and then go to enemy defend, and I'm meeting up in the corner like they taught us in graph school, and it says independent instead of like I break through.
Yes, because it's an independent test. Because no, it is a breakthrough. It says against an ob 0 because they don't do
okay.
anything.
Mhm.
All right.
That's why. That's the way they do it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do a feint. Watch, it's like an attack, and that like schnikes me.
No, it's the other way around. You want it to be an attack.
Oh,
You
I
want
to
it? Yeah.
protect- Oh, okay.
Or a defend. Either one would be good.
Yeah.
Falker is going.
It's gonna attack. Or well, I mean, he's got a good hunter.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
does.
Put him on attack. Auto
His hunter and nature are both 4.
Oh,
auto cast kill bird, please.
Hold on, that was a maneuver. I pulled out a maneuver.
Cool. All right, DJ, let's flip
All right.
that shit.
Yes, DJ, let's flip that shit.
Hey, all right. The feint versus feint.
Okay. Yep. So attack versus maneuver is versus. So this thing is just literally gunning for stabbing one of you guys to eat later.
Uh-huh.
All
Yeah.
right.
I have a ranged weapon though.
It's raining. Does that matter?
Not with
No,
slings.
not for a sling.
Yeah.
Only
For
for
sling.
bows.
Okay,
All
just
missile
wanted to make
weapons against except slings and bows. Attack is a versus range rather than independent. And it on bow, it actually says
But you're maneuvering.
I'm maneuvering.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's not independent. It's so it's still versus. It'd only be independent. It'd only be versus. Like if it's an attack versus an attack, that's when it changes into a versus. If you have a ranged
Yeah.
weapon.
But this is
Okay.
this is just a versus because it's maneuver versus attack.
Yeah. So it's just
Okay.
versus. So.
Or I'm getting help, right?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Okay. And
I find it weird that we can help out in a conflict. That's maybe something I would have removed if I was doing this, but yeah. 'Cause-
I
Yeah.
The whole game is about teamwork.
No, I get that.
You couldn't single-handedly win if you against, for example,
But that's what
a
the
shrike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a shrike is not as significant as say an owl. An owl would single-handedly wreck a mouse, each individual mouse.
I
each
understand that, but in my eyes, right, this is like a turn order of things that are happening.
round.
And it seems like if every
it's
mouse
not,
is helping,
and that's the hard part.
if every mouse is helping, then they're getting essentially 4 turns.
Because it's not a blow by blow initiative. That's the hard part of thinking about this. This is kind of all happening at once.
Yeah. Okay. So like
So-
Ellie doing a maneuver helps everyone else. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to invoke Driven.
driven to drive off the beast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And
Oof.
What? Um.
What?
Okay. I die. No, I win because I have the extra beak that gives me an additional success.
Yo,
So I
you
have 3
can
successes.
you can roll so many more dice though. Wait, are you really
Yeah.
rolling 4 plus 5?
Yeah.
So you can roll
'Cause I
7
have-
more dice if
Yeah.
you use a persona.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Shit.
Okay.
See, I was
Yeah, I mean,
going.
You guys are fucking. It's unbelievable how lucky you guys are,
I was gonna like hit him.
or how unlucky I am specifically.
I was gonna hit him in the eye, but then I remembered that wouldn't be a good idea because
idea.
very small target. And then I remembered the legend of
Here it comes, boys. Get ready.
Sir Barrymore the Crow's Bane, who felled a crow using just a stone he slung, just threw from his hand and hit it right in the wing joint to make it like lose its ability to like fly temporarily, and just fell into the ground and cracked its head open on a rock.
You know, I
He was
think
victorious that day.
there is one particular story from the actual Legends of the Gods Mice books that I think you should read. It's literally about a guy who was like, who walked into a town that was unfortunate, and he was like, well, I'm gonna go change your fortunes. There are 3 enemies out there: a weasel, a snake, and an owl. And he convinces each of the other ones to give, like the owl gives him a claw, the snake gives him a fang, and the hair gives him something else, and then he makes a weapon out of it and kills all three of them. Like that shit is just like that is actually in the book. So like when you come up with shit like that, that's a new drinking game, by the way. Every time Ellie uses Legends of the Guard Mouse.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Oh, I didn't do the less than. Sorry.
It's okay. You only got one success.
Let me
So
know.
now we're tied.
Fate.
Yes.
Oh, you use the
We're
little
tied.
exclamation point. Let's see if we get the barrel.
We're tied and you see if we get the barrel.
Man, that is an unfortunate roll.
You've rolled 16 dice and got like one success over.
Hey.
Oh, there you got 2 successes over me.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
good.
my tab was muted.
It's 3 successes actually. Oh wait, no, you get a free success. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, there you go. You got
So-
2 successes over me. So you have a margin of success of 2. So what you could do once again with maneuver is you can either impede me for -1, or you can give Dale advantage with +2
I'm
dice to
giving
his
Dale
turn.
advantage.
Okay, so you get +2 dice to this turn
Yeah.
here, Dale.
Pops him
Take
right
it.
in the wing, and it doesn't fell him, but he throws him off a bit.
Take advantage of
guess.
that bird.
And
I
that
will.
lets
Yep.
Dale.
And then that's my turn, and I'm gonna drop. This is an attack versus attack, so this is an independent. We both are doing damage here, dude.
I like it. I like these odds, Eric.
Just take him out.
But you have an
Make
S
this 2
word,
dice.
right? You're attacking with your sword, right?
Fuck yeah.
For attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm adding that extra dice. So let's see here. 4 for fighter. And I'm getting help from 3 different
3?
people. And I'm getting an extra supply from my sweet sword. So that puts me at 4. And then, good sir, I'm also going to add impetuous. You know what? I'll use graceful positively
Positively. Okay.
in this instance. Thank you very much. And that'll take me to 5. So I'm ready to go when you are, Eric.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right.
Well, mine didn't roll. What the fuck?
4 successes, bruh. That's not good. Hey!
3.
All right.
We tie. We tie.
So hold up. Hold up. I didn't add the 2 extra dice. Sorry. My bad. I didn't add that.
From the maneuver.
Yeah, I didn't add those.
I'm saying for the people at home.
Hey, there we go. So that's
6
6
successes.
successes, and with the opportunity to re-roll
Or explode 1
5.
dice.
5.
I'm saying you have 1.
Yeah, but I would re-roll the failures before I do that.
Yeah, true.
So, you got 4. So right now I got 2 successes, so 2 damage. Wait, are you really down to 1 already?
Yeah, you did 6 damage to me, homie.
Oh wait,
And I only have 7 hit points.
oh shit. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I only had 7. It's his 1 strike. Lightning never strikes twice.
See, I thought it was like it only counted the ones above the 6. Oh, the
no,
the
this
4.
this is independent.
Oh, okay. So, and we do and you do damage to us, right? Yeah. this
Yeah,
isn't
so that's why you're down to
versus.
6. Yeah, no, this is independent. This is we just eat it.
You know what?
That's why attack versus attack is super dangerous.
Yeah, I might explode that 6.
Like theoretically, the most optimal bullshit way to play this game would be to have either just ranged weapons and just attack every turn.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, right? But that's not thematically cool, you know?
Yeah, and just be
I can't
just
be a
stupid.
swashbuckler without a scimitar. Come on now. Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
use
have a
I'm
hand
gonna spend a fate here, good sir. I'm gonna make that D6 go boom.
See if you can win it here.
Yeah. Because fate, I can throw in the.
Got it. Got him. Dead. You
Yeah.
drove the strike away. It's not worth
Yeah,
it.
you sling up, clip his wing. He comes spiraling down. I spiral up. You know, start
Yeah.
spinning and shit. No, you know what it is? I run
Opposite
up a tree or like some sort of like log or something like that, and I bounce off and I do a backflip and I come down and just slice across his like chest or something like that. And then he's just like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, it's like I'm out. Yeah, I got time for this shit.
I ain't got time for this shit." Yeah.
And then you fall on the ground with like just on a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, so you you guys got a pretty moderate compromise, right?
Yeah.
About because you lost about a half. So I think what's going to happen is that the ground that I think you're giving on because of the rain is giving out, and I feel like we see you guys tumble into the water, and you see once again Acorn is getting like sucked away, right? Like down the water, and you have to go help her now.
Yeah.
So who's going to go through the who's going to lead this rescue effort, right? So imagine that it's basically like a landslide kind of happens, right? Like you guys have been fighting on this stuff, it's been raining, and you've been like sliding around, and like the ground's been trembling, and now like it finally gave way, and you guys all slid down into sort of like the water pool that was stopping you guys. And of course when you bob your head up.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, when you bob your head up, you finally see that unfortunately Acorn is getting sucked away.
Swimming is a health check, right?
Yes, this is just a health test to power through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, with how Ellie is.
But you also got to
Oh,
think of it
young
like
and
this, right?
spry.
It's not so much like how many dice, because health is super, super important to test all the time. And I don't think you can go higher than 6, right?
No.
So
Okay.
it'd probably be more beneficial for the team, for everyone else to like get as much health as we can.
Okay. I just don't want Acorn to die.
I mean, you were willing to throw my teammate under the bus.
Hey, I saved him.
Yeah, but at the expense of getting some
I had
checks.
so many dice though.
Poor pie. Poor pie.
Yeah. I'm still salty about that. Okay. So Graham, how close are you to leveling up your health here?
Not even close, but I feel like Graham wouldn't let.
I feel like that's appropriate too. So what I'm saying is, I'm nowhere near it as well. I need to get a bunch more successes, but you need to. I think you need to do this because it's A, your sister, B, you need that health, and C, I don't know if you can swim. We should get that on record.
And D,
He doesn't.
really tired.
He doesn't know how to swim. He hates swimming. He doesn't like to be in the water,
That's true.
but he'll do it for Acorn.
He's still really tired too.
I am.
That doesn't do anything other than disposition,
I know.
though. So
But thematically.
Yeah, I'm powering through that shit. It's Acorn, yo.
take on.
All right. So, who's helping?
I mean, sure, we can do that thing where we, lean a spear out and you sort of swim out or whatever, or we tie a rope to you and we pull you back or whatever.
Yeah.
So, we'll have one dice for the spear, because we use it as a way of a little extension.
No, we'll just do rope. That makes more sense.
This is the Oregon Trail fording the river moment for sure.
Oh boy.
I honestly, would you be mad at me if I said I don't remember that?
Yeah, you're dead to me.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Did you go to Dave's funeral?
Wait, did I have a funeral? My God.
Apparently you're dead. So 1 for the rope, 3 for everybody helping.
I like having an NPC. It's that extra die is kind of nice,
Like I feel like Volker wouldn't be like sitting up on the cart while it's drowning. Like, nah, fuck you, bye.
Is Acorn helping?
Is Acorn helping? Acorn's trying to swim back to her.
Acorn's trying to survive right now. No, they're not helping you get to them. They need your help.
Okay, let's roll. Let's throw these dice. What's the ob?
It's gonna be against Summer, right?
17.
Okay, 17.
It's like my Burning Wheel game today, dude. Like people were rolling like 18 dice
Hey man,
against an ob 11. It's just like
I remember when we were gonna win surefire, and then you just like, yeah, your
Yep.
ship's dead.
I
I remember that.
I literally just rolled. I know. I see. This is what I do. This is apparently I have the magical powers of luring you guys in with this false sense of security, with rolling like shit all night, and then just one.
Trash. Don't worry about it.
I've been literally chucking trash at you.
You know what it
all
is.
night, and then that one point, I'm gonna throw something that's like a poison dart and just kill one of you.
You know what it is? It's you're fucking like, what do they call it when you're playing pool with someone and then they just like
Pull shark.
Hustler.
you're hustling
Hustler?
us, man.
Yeah,
That's
just
what it
hustle-
is.
yeah.
You're just like, oh, now that the big money's on the table.
Yep.
Like that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air where
Yeah.
Uncle Phil goes in and he's like,
give me Lucerne or whatever.
yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
give me Lucerne, and fucking Joffrey pulls it out of his pants, like, yes, sir. All right, so what is roll summer? Roll your sum.
Here's my summer.
2.
2 successes.
All right, the fuck you moment hasn't arrived yet, but it will. It's coming.
And so there it is. I mean, for what it's worth, you also only got 3 successes on 8 dice, so you're also not rolling great either.
No, I'm not.
But
We're
there you go.
Rolling good enough though.
But
Swiminy swooty.
Coming for that mouse booty.
You got it. Yeah, you're able to save her, right? And you guys pull her out of the water. You guys are okay, and you take some deep breaths.
Acorn, you okay?
I think you know she's okay, but like you see her breathing, but like she's not really in a very like communicative thing, right? Like she's kind of in shock, right?
This is how you get PTSD.
So
And yeah.
all right, we're gonna take you back to town. We're gonna dry you off. We're gonna get you some food, right? But you're gonna stay with us. Do you want to go see some weasels?
No.
she immediately like wakes up and says, "Hell no," and then passes out. But yeah, then I think you guys are gonna make it back to town okay after that, and yeah, then can we take a quick little break? And
Absolutely.
Our party has finally, I shouldn't say finally, our party has successfully overcome the rescue, our daring rescue mission of Graham's sweet little baby girl, little baby sister, Acorn, from the clutches, from the talons of the mysterious mouse guard, or not mouse guard, mysterious mouse faction.
They're.
The Black.
Did he
Raptors.
spoil it? Are they mouse guard in disguise?
No, they're not. No, they're not mouse guard in disguise. That would be no. I would play that game though.
Yeah,
I would
it's called Book 1 of Mouse Guard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like it would just be like who guards who guards the guards mice, right? It would just be the spray paint message
The
on
comedian.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. It's the player's turn. You guys
Yeah.
have succeeded in the side of the mission. I know if anyone's watching and being like, Eric does a really long GM turn, that's because I do, because we have 4 hours to fill. And
Yeah.
we try to fill up as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I do embellish and do a lot more.
I got hella
Let's go.
checks, yo.
Yeah.
5 of them. Bam.
Yeah. 5 checkerinos.
So I think
And none of you guys got any conditions. You guys succeeded on like all of your tests tonight.
yeah, that's true.
I'm still tired.
I feel like spending a check to deliver the gold to the weasels would be appropriate.
Yeah.
But I want to
Finishing
hear
the
what.
mission?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's within my my quest to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
My goal. Sorry. Yeah.
Graham looks over at Dale. We're bringing Acorn.
She's not a mouse guard.
I do not.
I'm not
specifically
going to be
know.
responsible for someone who's not trained to be past the scent border.
That's fine.
It's
I'll take
super. That can't Volker look after her?
her. Look over at Falker. Falker's like sitting there like picking his nose. Huh? Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Falker, I want you to take Acorn to one of your little hidey holes, and I want you guys to stay there and wait for my return.
I mean, you can always use your check to take her back.
I'm gonna leave her with Falker for right now because I feel like the bat. I just burnt down the Black Daffodils barn and like probably killed some of their guard who were trying to put out the fire. So I just put a giant target on me, and they're like, "Well, let's go find Acorn again." So I'm trying to take this out. So Falker, look after her until I return, and then I'll take her home to Spruce Dock.
All right. What about you, Ellie? How are you thinking you're going to spend a check?
I was gonna make sure that the quest was finished successfully if you weren't.
I mean, that's why I got so many checks, because I knew some shit was going to go down. So I prepared in advance, a healthy amount of checks in advance. So I mean, feel free to use your own checks to do whatever you'd like.
Okay.
So I've got the checks to burn. So
I feel like
Okay.
let's do the mission check first, and then we'll.
Yes.
all right, that's cool. So Eric, I would like to do the mission, please.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go meet some weasels. The weasel that you're gonna meet is so weasels have a kind of an interesting setup in terms of their like social hierarchy. They're all run by what are called well, there's an overlord. There's like a king, right? But it's mostly like dukes that run everything. They're called tunnel lords. And you're meeting one of the closer tunnel lords here. What do you call a female weasel? I guess it's just a weasel.
A
right?
Wasla?
Yeah. A weasel by the name of Moira.
Moira.
Tunnel lords rule.
I mean, that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, they're greasers, right? Like,
Yeah. Yep, they all wear leather jackets and smoke cigarettes and have
Would she
pompadours.
be a lord or a lady?
I reckon she'd be a lord still.
Yeah.
A duke. Dukette.
And they are absolutely
Duchess.
Dukette's better.
yeah. So it's gonna be kind of easy. All you're doing here is basically
Reissuing.
exchanging, and all of this is just as a very simple persuade check, just for you to like everything's good,
Okay.
because they look at you over, right? Is all four are all four of you going? Like is
No, Falker's
off? Okay,
Yeah.
Falker's staying with 8. Okay, cool. All right, so it's the 3 of you. Well, the Moira is flanked by 2 other weasels.
I would like to.
One of them, sorry.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Does my check include making a roll, Eric?
Yes, yeah. No, absolutely. That like a check entitles you to at least 1 roll.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Persuader.
yeah. You can tell that Moira is the tunnel lord because they're wearing a crown, like a minor crown, in addition to like some pretty like regal military dress armor. She's wearing like mail, like literally like chain mail.
Okay.
And but next to her is like a vizier, right? Who's not wearing armor, but it's like looks very like shrewd, in the back. And then next to them is a like basically you're a pretty standard issue foot soldier for the weasels. And,
Okay.
yeah, Moira looks you guys over, and when you come in, she says, and it's kind of like a thick mouse accent, right? Because they technically can speak your language, but they speak weasel. So they look at you and say, "You're not the usual ones that we meet."
Oh. Much like the coming and going of ages, mouse guard change.
Exactly.
All fur must turn gray.
Indeed, it does. Time has no relation to any of us.
Graham looks down at his fur. So what? I'm immortal?
Literally just like eyes like daggers at you, right? Like she's not into smart talk. Okay,
Look, we got you gold.
good. Bring it here.
Yeah. So persuader test, I guess.
Yep. It's just a simple obtuse.
I would
This
say.
is just like to make sure things are smooth diplomatically. Right?
Okay. I would like to use Ellie's hard work and say that we have supplies for this.
Yeah. Additional supplies of the extra. Are you talking about the sapphire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make clear.
Unless you wanted to say keep that for something else, Kika.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
is
you
the
work.
mission.
This for the mission. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to help.
So, yeah.
plus
What do you
one
say
supply.
about this? Right. I feel like that's important to show.
Wait, one question. Does manipulator help persuader?
You can see that
Yes.
there's a handout for that. It's the
List of skills and helpers.
It's the skills and
Oh.
helpers.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. And red indicates it's a health skill, and blue indicates it's a will
So
skill.
persuader can be helped with persuader and manipulator. So
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna help with manipulator, so I didn't know if you can.
I would help with Persuader.
yeah.
And-
So I imagine like if we're making note of the gem and it's just like the mouse guard would like to make sure that continued. What's a good word here? I'm saying-
Friendship?
Yeah.
Peace.
The peace continues as unabated as much as possible. To help facilitate that, we've included a very large gemstone into the pot.
Mm. They are very cool and calculating when you do this and thinking about the words they're gonna reply back to you and say and all they say without giving away anything is just like, this will suffice. Right?
Yeah. So
You like okay, so you can kind of okay, I think maybe the best way of thinking about weasels,
Mm.
this might be a little weird.
Mm.
They're like almost like Romulans.
elaborate.
They're extremely prideful.
Okay. So they do, like they don't want to show that they're just like
And-
licking their
And
lips a
super
little bit.
shrewd.
Yeah.
and super and they're prideful and shrewd and like
Mhm.
they're all about strategy and almost
Okay.
also if you're familiar like with Forgotten Realms, they're almost like your classic dark elf kind of style of culture,
Mhm.
like all about like in inner politicking, backstabbing, cunning, all of that like Game of Thrones politicking is their entire culture, and it's like this really toxic culture.
Okay.
Well, like the mice are obviously about like friendship and like bringing everyone out. Weasels are all about like trying to stab each other in the back and bringing everyone down.
Okay. What's the ob for this?
It's just an obtuse
Ob two?
persuader. Yeah, easy.
Got him. I think I hit every success there. I did. Yeah. And if you'd allow me, we'd probably
Very-
make a big show of
They
like
never.
taking it from like a separate person, adding it to the collection. Like it wouldn't just
Yeah.
be in there; we would add it into it.
So
Yeah.
you're like very good. Gray cloak, green cloak, white cloak. Because I don't think you ever gave their names, right?
Yeah.
Thank-
Did they give
thank-
their names?
Yeah, you knew that. Well, you knew the tunnel lore is Moira.
Thank you, Moira.
God damn it, Graham, no.
Definitely. There's definite hissing, right?
What he means to
Hang on.
say is, I'm glad you find offering sufficient.
And I'm glad that we both choose to honor the territory's boundary markers, even though we both don't.
Of
Right.
course. Of course. We would never want to come into weasel territory,
Let's
just like
go now.
you weasels wouldn't come into mouse territory. Am I right?
Yeah, Ellie just like puts a hand on Graham's shoulder and is just like, let's just.
All right,
Yeah,
all
so
right.
I like bring over the treaty and I guess I hand it to her for signing or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know,
She signs it, and the vizier signs it, and then obviously it already has mouse guard signatures on it.
Mhm.
So yep, and you guys transfer over you do the deed,
yeah,
transfer over the money. That's it.
cool.
I nick a coin. Goodbye. No, just kidding. I don't.
Yeah, as we leave, you know, I sort of maybe turn to Graham and was like, "What the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?"
I don't like weasels.
No one likes weasels. That's the whole
Not even
point of this
weasels
treaty.
like weasels.
No, I really don't like weasels. Ah, Falker. And that's all he says.
Great. Okay. One check down, Eric Vulgaris.
Yep, one check down, and you accomplished your goal. Cool. Got a bunch of more checks. This is like one of the sessions where you actually can like have fun and like actually pursue personal goals instead of just trying to keep your head above water.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. So what's it
Okay.
gonna be?
I would like to try and train manipulator.
Okay. What does that look like? What are you going to do to train manipulator?
Maybe it's like, I would like to see if I can reach out to see if I can find a sort of semi-thieves guild, or maybe I have a contact within some sort of like mouse territories wide thieves guild or something like that. Some sort of like legislated under the underbelly sort of thing, like, you know, thieves help thieves sort of thing. But like it's never, they're more like Robin Hood than say, you know.
Well, if you want to you want to go to Darkwater for that, right?
Sure. Maybe they have
Darkwater is the king of smugglers and stuff, right?
Darkwater.
It's across from Port Sumac.
That's a long way to go. But yeah, I guess that. Well, I mean, if you'd allow me to spend a check.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't all have to happen. This is sort of like a montage of time before the next mission. So yeah, you can totally
Okay.
do this.
All right. So I go do that.
So hang out with some of your smuggler friends. Or
Yeah.
I'm just a smuggler.
Yeah, you know, maybe like bump cups with some other people, that sort of stuff.
Bump cups. I like that. That's a word. That's a term I have not heard in quite some time.
Yeah.
Bump some cups.
So yeah, I'd like to train manipulator with my next chick.
Sure. Sounds good. So they have to roll instructor against your skill. Is that how it works? What's your current nature?
My current nature is 4. Oh wait, you mean total nature? Highest nature?
No, your current nature is 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4, yeah.
It's an ob 2 test. See, that's way easier. Okay. That's
Are you pooping me, Eric?
I just rolled 5 dice, homie.
Are you literally pooping me right now?
No.
That's a failure then on my manipulator.
I know what it
right?
is. I know, but no, I know what it is. You mark the test, but it's a twist. You're angry because the guy fucking stole your wallet or something like that. Like, what are your you've been out of the game a little bit, and you realize that he stole something from you, right? Like, and so I think you're angry.
Okay. What do I need to level it from 2 to 3? Is it 2 successes, 1 failure?
Yeah, 2 successes, 1 failure.
I'll mark a failure for that. And you said mark angry as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
what's this mouse's name, by the way? I'm gonna make a note of this.
Oh,
Guy just swindled you.
probably like
And that was the real lesson of the manipulate. right? He lured you in to like do some stupid shit, and then you realize he strung you out for money and realized
His probably name is like
that's the con.
Sticky Fingers. Like that's
The
probably,
Kansas.
like everyone just calls him Sticky Fingers. You know,
I love
like,
that his name's Sticky Fingers. Yeah. Oh my god, he's called Sticky Fingers, and because he like nervously like licks his fingers like constantly, like constantly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so Sticky Fingers. So yeah, he Kansas City shuffles you. He's teaching you about this con when really he's hustling you.
Okay.
But the fact is, you think that you're clued into the con, and so yeah, perfect.
All right. Can I train it again, or can you only train it once per session?
No, I think you can train it again.
I would like to train it again, Eric Volgars.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here
with
in
Sticky
Dark
Fingers
Lord.
again.
I mean, if I'm angry with Sticky Fingers, probably not, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Or you could give me a check. I could fail instructor, get instructor at 2, and then teach you how to manipulate.
no.
It was worth a shot.
Do the chat.
I mean,
'cause all I need is a fail and instructor, and I get instructor.
Yeah, but then I have to give you 2 checks to make that happen. Because you have to learn instructor first before you can instruct me.
But you're spending the check for me to instruct you, right?
No, I mean the way that it would
That would
work.
cost 2 checks. You'd have to donate
Yeah.
a check for you to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
attempt instructor, and then. Oh wait, no, I see what you mean. No, it would just be it would be 2 birds with 1 stone there by doing that.
Really?
Oh, I could try to instruct him and then mark a failure for my instructor, and then he could mark a failure for his manipulator, or his pass for his manipulator.
Are you saying you came with me to this place then?
You totally could.
Yeah, but leaving Acorn.
Hey, see, that's you know, that's on
Yeah.
you, man. Like,
I just spent all this time to like get you back.
it's like,
Saved you from
bye.
drowning.
I'm gonna go hang out with half-wits and thieves. So.
Nah, okay. I wouldn't be like over in dark water. I wouldn't.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless you come back to Pebblebrook.
No, I'm gonna stay here and learn manipulator a bit more, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd like to learn it again, Eric.
Okay, let's go again.
I imagine this time it's like maybe it's like a sort of like a seductress this time or something like that. It's like, here's how you charm a woman, sort of thing, and then like, you know, she plies a trade on another lady mouse or something like that to show me the ropes.
Boy, how do you know all of these people to train you and manipulate?
Because this is what the guild does. It helps out other scoundrels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. What is the name of this guild? Because I need to bring this into play. So like, what is the name of this guild?
Well, I think they're more high-spirited than they are scoundrelist, right? They're like a Robin Hood sort of. Imagine them like Robin Hood.
Sure.
Like,
So what is their name? What is their proper title?
Probably like.
I mean, Robin Hood and his merry men. So like, what would you call this one?
They're probably called the Deep Pockets.
Okay, I like it. The Deep Pockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're known for like cleaning. Like basically, if the Deep Pocket Guild comes into town, expect all the rich mice to be a
Get
little
fleeced,
less
yeah.
richer by the next
Yeah.
morning, sort of thing. Like it's sort of like
Sure.
a crime wave, and they're sort of like they sort of zerg in on a town and just like and just
Is it like
Yeah.
a thief
What's
convention?
funny is, yeah. Well, that is actually super interesting because I mean, okay, so I guess we didn't have Dale when that happened, but like they have a lot in common with what you remember the early stories about the Black Daffodils.
yeah,
They have a lot in common with the Deep Pockets.
probably, yeah.
It's
And
good to know. Okay.
yeah.
I wonder what caused the schism. Okay, cool. Works for me.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Eric. Roll your teacher test, I guess.
Yep. All right. So instructor, dude, like
Oh, there
2.
we go.
Fucking
Perfect. Learned it.
my
Uh,
dice tonight have not been great.
But I still learn
To
it
say the
because that's
least.
all I needed. So, so that goes to 3. That clears all those. And it's like, I see.
Excellent.
Roses and wine. Makes sense. And I would like to then spend a check to get rid of angry.
Yeah. Okay.
What is angry? What do you roll on that?
Up to will to master your anger.
Up to will. Got it.
Yeah.
Can do.
Fucking
Boss
love.
man.
I love Sticky Fingers. That's such a good name.
Sticky fingers, Jimmy the
Yeah,
Tooth.
cool. Easy.
We'll have
Cool.
So that's a test for will. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Success.
I have no angry. Perfect. And my last check. I'll wait and see if the other two players need extra checks. So.
I know someone might say it later, but like, you're supposed to, if once you use a player check, someone else is supposed to go.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But like, that's fine. I'm not really that worried.
I mean,
about
I
it.
had so many of them. It's
exactly. That's never gonna work out that way, and otherwise we just have to wait to the end anyways. So this is always working out fine. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a check to get Acorn and Wilhelmina and Walter into witness protection with the mouse guard.
Oh, that's your parents, right? I was like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Graham would go to Spruce Tuck, grab his mom and his dad, and go to Lockhaven, explain everything that's going down.
Wouldn't
with
a-
Gwendolyn.
What a selfless. Yeah, that's awesome. Totally.
I mean,
well,
the mouse
I mean-
guard could use a bunch of cartographers on stuff, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'd like go into the main hall up to Gwendolyn and be like, Gwen, I fucked up.
What did you do this time?
This time.
Remember when you sent us the Barkstone to cure those supplies for the coming year? Yeah, well, we found out that the mayor was being funded by the Field of Seeds that also get their money from the Black Daffodils and Blackbriar. Well, Blackbriar found out who I was, and they took Acorn here and locked her in a barn. We, in exchange for the money we were going to give to the weasels.
Graham, he's like, should have known.
But
Thought you would know better.
I
That's out of your. Blackbriar is out of your league.
yeah, but it didn't stop there. Your Gwen ship. I feel like that would be his like little nickname for Gwendolyn. We got
Guinevere's.
we got Acorn back. We didn't give them any money. We actually got Falker in, and we found the barn, and we broke in and got Acorn back. But I may have started a fire in the barn.
May have.
She's just like,
I love
why
that.
are you telling me this?
Because I need to ask for protection for my parents and my little sister, just in case they try to go after them again. All the while, like, Graham's mother is like, "What are we doing here? You just came in the middle of the night and you put us on a cart and said, 'Shut up, we're going to Lockhaven.'"
Oh God. Okay. So, she's like, okay.
Hey.
Okay.
They're all cartographers, and I was perusing your map collection the last time we had to go deal with the beavers, and your maps are out of date. So it's like a win-win. You protect my family, and they get you new maps.
All right. Roll persuade. So also an ob2 persuade test.
Sweet. I don't have anything in persuade.
Well, good time.
Does he get any suppliers for the fair trade?
No, I think you're asking for more than what you're.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're getting the better end of the deal here.
Can Graham's mom do the persuade, and Graham does it in his mom's character?
Listen, Guinevere, honey, let me tell you something about your current dress. It
Miss-
needs work.
Miss Matriarch, let me just.
My boy is a good boy. He's a little stupid, obviously.
He's good marriage
Father is
material.
dead.
You married yet? Like,
But he's a little stupid. But what he did for little Acorn, I feel exemplifies what the Mouse Guard is all about protecting the mice in need and stuff. And he didn't give the gold, from what I heard, over to the to Blackbriar.
are you really role playing your
But he is dumb. So I understand if you don't want to do this. I totally understand. I totally understand.
We traveled
idiot.
so far.
We
I
got
know.
up so early.
We'll just go back to our town and get
we just-
kidnapped
we just
and
came
murdered
all-
and asleep. No problem.
Oh, she would totally guilt trip the fuck out of her. Are you kidding me? She'd be like,
We just came from Spruce Tuck on carriage under the dark of night. Like, and even if we stood and waited anywhere, we had to be in one of Falker's dingy little holes. I don't know if you met that Falker, but he's a little bit of a pig. I mean, there was dirt everywhere. We were living in the dirt. Are you going to send us all the way home, going from burrow to burrow? Or we could update your maps for free.
is manipulation a part of is guilt tripping a part of manipulation? Like, is that a...
Yeah, I mean, you're emotionally manipulating somebody, right? It's got to be.
Okay. Well, we'll do manipulate because that would be
That's
a little
fine.
bit easier.
Yeah, sure. You're begging, guilt tripping. Yeah.
God, I hope you fail.
I hope,
I hope
that'd
you
be
fucking
sweet.
fail. I just...
I'm gonna count a dice for my ma, and that's it. Is anyone
she
else
turns
helping?
back like after crying a little bit and she's like,
You're not gonna
Good
like
job, Ma.
roleplay. You're not gonna roleplay your dad and Acorn to like get those into.
The whole family. No.
Acorn comes up and it's like, look,
I imagine your
I don't-
family more like
don't
less
understand
Jewish
what
and
fucking
more
happened.
like Ray Romano's family and everyone loves Ray.
I mean, I don't know what the hell is even Blackbriar? I don't know. They said Blackbriar. I just they shanghaied me. They threw a bag over my head.
Dude,
they
you are
beat me.
stretching so hard right
Oh
now.
my God. Just make the roll. God damn it.
What's the
2. Still 2.
17. Oh! Oh! Oh!
So you're. Oh boy. Okay.
Look, we don't take refugees, okay?
It's. I feel like it's got to be better than that. Do you succeed?
Well, how about this, right?
They can only protect you. Oh my God. They have to. They can only protect you if you actually join the Mouse Guard. Your whole family has to actually join the guard for it to work.
Wilhelmina and Walter Luckins. We're not joining no stinking Mouse Guard. They took one kid away from us, and no, we're going back to Spruce Tuck. Come on, Acorn. And Acorn kind of just stops, and she kind of like looks over at Graham. I don't know. I mean, Graham saved me, and he's part of the Mouse Guard. He started a fire. and
I mean,
everything.
how more terrifying would it be is that you could only save one?
Mhm. And that's what I'm kind of playing it because I
Yeah.
Wilhelmina and Walter actually look down on Graham for joining the Mouse Guard. They don't
Yeah.
like the fact that they
Oh, yeah.
lost their only son. I think I'm gonna join the Mouse Guard.
Damn.
I mean, I'm old enough. I have my own cartography shop over in Pebblebrook. I mean, it's not like I'm a little pinky living at home and stuff. I'm gonna join Graham. I look over at Acorn and I say, "Are you sure you want to do this, kid?" Yes. Because then I can be just like Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to see a player just role playing with himself a little bit. I like it though. Keep it going.
Yeah.
I do that when I do Shallot and Ramses.
The Graham Weatherfield's Family Hour.
So,
It's like an Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy movie wrap in here.
oh God. Or a bad Adam Sandler movie. Jack
No,
and
well,
Jill.
that's redundant because there's not a good one.
Hey man, Happy Gilmore is pretty fucking funny. Okay.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore was good, and Big Daddy.
I still use Shooter McGavin to this very day, okay? Shooter McGavin's in my repertoire of fuck yous.
So, so yeah, Acorn would sign the petition for becoming a mouse guard, and Walter and Wilhelmina would storm out very angrily.
You're killing this
okay.
family, Graham.
Oh my god.
They look.
That's exactly what they say. We're going back to our map store.
Don't you come back unless you bring your sister with you.
All right, bye, Ma. Hope you get ran over by a cart.
Jesus. Then it turns out your family got killed on the way back.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Well, Amnesty International will have a word with you after this, but not bad.
Amnesty International. What's that?
It's for refugees.
Oh. All right. So, yay, Acorn's now, I guess, a tender. Not really.
Not quite. It's in training.
She has to do the, what is it, where you shadow someone for like 3 months or whatever?
Well, yeah, basically, yeah, you have to be an apprentice around people before you become tender paw. Well, no, I think you're considered a tender paw until you take the oath.
Okay.
Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. Maybe that's when it starts. Is when
You take the oath and then you become a tender paw, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's what it is. So you have to shadow people and then you
Yeah.
take the oath in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So this winter they would be. Okay.
Okay.
And Ellie?
I'm not sure. Kind of want to get another smithing check.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
What if you learnt from the Oak family?
That would be amazing.
Who's still out there?
I mean,
Is your dad
his
still
dad.
alive?
His dad is still around. Let's
Yeah.
take a
Gotta
look.
be
Let's
like
take a
a
look at Huey's
million.
character. So,
His dad's retired.
his
Yeah.
dad's retired, but he still has. He still has. There's still the Oak smithery. All right,
Yeah.
and
Maybe it's like an uncle, right?
yeah, it's someone with an Oak name. Because here's the thing:
Yeah.
I just put Oak under parents, and I put senior artisan Oak. I didn't put anyone else in there for that. So,
Yeah.
I
Bowery.
checked Huey Oak's page, and under condition, it's still checkmark tired. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's dead, yet he's still tired. You know, like, just can't get a good sleep.
I like the name Bowery. Bowery Oak.
Bowery Oak. Yeah, that makes sense as a smithy. Yeah.
Are you gonna
Okay.
roleplay Bowery Oak?
Sure, I could do that. It's like,
You can do it. Yeah.
what do you want? What do you want?
Hello, good sir. I was tender paw.
Dropping off or taking?
Excuse me?
Are you dropping off or you taking? Look, I got orders up the wazoo. You gonna help? Or you gonna get out of here or you gonna take your order? What is it?
I was hoping I could learn some smithing from the great Oak family. You see, I was a tender paw under Huey Oak, and I had
Oh, you
nothing
knew
but
the
respect
old,
for-
you knew old Huey. Oh, why didn't you say so? What did he teach you about smithing?
He didn't actually get around to teaching me about smithing, but he taught me a lot about hunting and scouting. And
Useless,
being-
useless.
Does Huey's dad know?
Huey's dad is probably dead. Probably dead, yeah.
And unfortunately he passed before he could teach me about any smithing. So I was hoping I could honor his memory by becoming at least halfway decent.
Well, you see, Huey was into the armor side of things, and I was more swords and that sort of stuff. So I can't teach you what Huey knew, but I can teach you how to make something sharper or, make something blunter, depending on which way you want to go.
Blunter, I guess.
Blunter. Well, make a roll and let's see if I want to take you on.
What?
Isn't that how this works? Yeah, I guess.
Breaking the fourth wall.
I guess he has. This is a mentor thing. Yeah, so he has to tutor.
It's smithing. Yeah.
Okay, so Eric, make a roll.
Easy. What's your current nature?
4. Because I got enough checks on nature to level my nature up, so it's 4.
All right. Well.
Good luck.
Okay.
This will be the first time Eric rolls good in this session, and it'll be for us rather than against us.
Nope. Still can't beat a 2. Okay,
Listen,
so
kid.
then
I mean,
yeah.
I think you're better off looking at dirt than you are hammering a smith.
Yeah. Doesn't work.
Look,
don't
I
learn
mean,
anything.
Huey's normally a pretty good judge of character, but like, maybe you're better off as a farmhand or something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be.
How are you good at picking vegetables? I mean, you got those green thumbs.
I'm really good at picking vegetables, actually.
Well,
That's
maybe
why I
you
have
should
experience
stick with
with
picking
stars.
That's a way
vegetable.
better. Oh shit! That's a way better way of doing this, right?
What?
Like, wouldn't it be better if you would just beginner's luck test smithing something?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted
Yeah.
to
Why am I making
find-
that roll for you? That's not fun at all. Let's do it that way. You are making. So what are you testing for smithing?
I take it back.
I mean,
Apparently, we're still
Okay.
rolling.
I'm so sorry. Well, let's go with what are you gonna make? So here's your choices, right? Like you make hardware, you make cooking implements, some kind of craftsmice tools. You can make like a gate.
I got this gate for old Huey
Yeah.
Weather over here. Like,
What do you call the things that spin around when you get the wind?
yes,
right.
I like the old
Weather
fidget
vane?
spinners.
Yeah, weather vane.
We got an increasingly large number of fidget spinners coming in here.
Could I make a weather vane that's also a hat for Dale?
No.
That is stupid. Because I can't see the weather vane when I'm wearing the hat. Come on, think a little bit.
It's
What
just
if
for
what if
flair.
what if it's a weather vane, but it's a bigger weather vane with little weather vanes attached?
I still can't see it, man. It'd be a hat.
No, it would be like you could see it right here, but it would all spin around while spinning.
So yeah, you can make a bunch of shit. You can also make swords and armor, but armor is like a completely different skill from smithing, right? Or is armor
Yes.
is armor like swords and armor? I don't remember.
Swords, yeah, weapons and armor is armorer.
Yeah. So the Oak family is known for their like incredibly detailed armor work, and they also dabble a little bit in swords and stuff. So if you wanted to follow in Huey's footsteps, it would be armory rather than smithing.
But I need 1 success to level up smithing, I think. Or
We'll
no,
make
I
some
don't,
cooking
but I-
implements. Make some pans.
Yeah, make
Ooh,
a
but
pot.
I make a bread. I'm gonna make a bread pan.
Okay,
Nice.
that's an obtuse smithing test.
That's a very strange piece of armor you're making that for. Is it a turtle shell?
Yes.
Never seen anything like it.
What do I do for this again?
So it's
will?
beginner's luck, right?
Yeah,
So
so
it's, no, this is a health test for
you
sure.
add it all
Okay.
together, and then you halve it, and then you add on your
persona,
persona on top,
if any. Yeah.
if any.
Okay, so and I'll tap my nature for this, I guess.
What did you say it was? Smithing?
Yes.
Smith is health, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tap my nature for this.
Okay, so you're gonna add 4 dice to it,
Yep.
So your health is 6.
and
so
your
it'd
nature.
be, it'd be
Then your nature
3.
goes down by 1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
3, and then you add 4 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2.
Got it.
Barely.
Okay, successful smithing test.
Yay! I have a bread pan now.
Oh yeah, no. Like, hold on. This is actually really good. This is actually how you learn smithing, is by trying things. So unless you can get an instructor to do it, then you have to test. And if you succeed, then you learn something. But you should be trying things that are more difficult to earn those failures. So that's how that's how we're gonna be learning skills from now on. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's good.
Can you tell us
So
a good
we
game
should-
when the GM is learning as well?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I realize it's a matter of interpreting how to do this. And so that makes more sense for you with the manipulate. Well, no, because you reached out for an instructor for manipulate.
Yeah, I did.
You weren't practicing yourself. Okay.
Allie just
Cool.
puts the bread pan on her head like it's a helmet and salutes him.
He does like a
that
sleep back and
shit
it's just
out.
like it's like, all right, now I'm gonna go back to making 27,000 swords. He goes back and
That's a
like you
lot
look
of
at the
swords.
order, it says like 5 on it, right? Like he embellishes. That's what he does. That's his character trait. Eric, write that down.
Embellishes.
Embellishes.
Ellie is just going to assume that he's going to make that many just to make sure that he gets like the best 5 swords
Yeah.
possible.
Listen, it takes 27,000 attempts to make one good sword. And then I fold all those swords into the next sword.
What is this, like an MMO where you have to practice your crafting, like ding 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 ding, and then you fill up your inventory. You have to go and you have to sell all of it,
Mhm.
or you take it to a deconstructor and just deconstruct it into smaller materials.
Nice. What do I want to do here? Can I test? I want to test. Is there a way that I can increase my nature using a check?
To increase your nature, is you have to test nature.
No. I want to increase the rating from 2 to 3, but not my total. No.
The way you increase it is by winter, refreshing it, or by giving the previously on, and you can recover a point of spent nature.
Is there a way that I can use a check?
If you miss a session,
Mhm.
you can recover a point of spent nature as well.
Is there a way that I can use a check to say, I don't know, get another trait, or something
No.
like that? Okay.
Nope. The only ways you get other traits is winter when we vote on them, or your nature gets fucked up and you get a bad weird trait.
All right. I want to use my last check to see if I can set up some sort of leads for the Black Daffodils a little more. Maybe using a contact roll with the deep pockets.
One more time. What are you trying to do?
Get another lead on the Black Daffodils.
Gotcha.
And maybe
Okay.
I can use like a circles test to do that.
Yeah, that's absolutely circles. Yes, somebody within the deep pockets.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing this. This is probably an
Like I
3
imagine that
circles.
maybe even that the Black Daffodils might even be an offshoot of the deep pockets.
Yeah.
That
what
started
I'm thinking
like
too.
maybe someone left because they weren't like selfish enough or something, right? Like that's how I'm
They
imagining
got
it.
kicked out. They got kicked out of
Yeah,
it
because they were being like super selfish or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the whole mantra is like, you know, we all pitch in and we all make a pile, and it's for the greater good. Like, you know, one for all
Yeah.
for one sort of style. Literally Robin Hood, right?
Yeah.
So
Wow, they must really like you for you being on the inside. They have you on the inside of the mouse guard,
oh yeah,
right?
yeah, like
I feel like you're kind of out of this scene, but you're kind of like you used to belong to it, right?
yeah, and maybe
Okay, so it's that sort of relationship.
and maybe
okay.
now that I don't have my boat, I'm sort of like relying on that training, and that's why I'm like coming.
Yeah,
back
that's
into the
true.
fold.
Yeah, spending
bit.
a circles or spending a check to get your boat finished up would have been a good idea. But like, I feel like you'll probably have that soon, anyways. But okay.
Yeah, I feel like
It's probably done repairing soon.
yeah. The other thing is too, like, I don't want to make the entire show about the boat in a way because we haven't really focused on the boat stuff a lot, and I don't want.
Well, I mean, they got destroyed in the first roll, so I mean, what do you want to do?
I get the boat. I'm going after that snake. That white snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, circles test.
Yeah, so this is going to be someone uncommon. what's a middle level of power. So this is probably an Ob 4 test.
Could
Ob 4
Graham,
circles.
could Graham help them? Because I would feel like if he's going after the black daffodils, I feel like Graham doesn't care where he gets the information as long as he shuts down the black daffodils from taking his sister.
That's up to Dale. If Dale wants to bring you in on this,
Yeah.
because this is also like a
Yeah,
personal, private part
I
of
also-
Dale's life.
I also don't want
And I don't know if he
people
wants you to know
knowing that
about it.
I'm a part of the guild.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's more where I'm lying, because like
Okay.
the only person who knows is Guinevere, right? So
Gwendolyn.
Guinevere. Why am I Dark Souls? Get
It's
out of
okay.
my head. Like yeah.
That's good. No, but I love that. I love that you are like the opposite of Ellie in a way.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that it's like, men's in
Yeah,
tights
doesn't
sort
know
of
it.
style. But like,
Yeah.
all she knows is that I'm dangerous. Okay, so -3. I would say maybe I want to use impetuous here positively.
Okay.
Being that I act super familiar with whoever I'm talking to about
So, here's what I want to say. So you can't actually use traits for circles because it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you a die advantage because I'm considering this to be within your circles, like within your sort of like affiliations and hometown, even though it's not necessarily technically Port Sumac. The fact that you are working with your past should be giving you a die here. Right.
Okay. All right. What do you say the ob is here?
It was 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Not
that's
quite.
2 6s though.
That is 2 6s. That's tasty.
It's a tasty treat.
Come on, man. Feeling lucky?
Well, are you, punk? I tell you what. This could potentially lead to a really cool character moment for Dale. To have this information and be like, don't worry about where I got it from, or to have the deep pockets play a bigger role in the main story, which I'm super interested in having. So I'm
Yeah.
going to spend a persona, Mr. GM, first
Okay.
to roll my 2d6. But here's what I do in order to do it. I'm going to use my dirty fighting wise. In that, much like actual fighting on a ship, having this moment of a conversation where I see something pass over the back of their eyes, where they're like, yeah, I'm not going to say much. I don't know much about this person that you're after. And then I sort of lean in and maybe I nudge a sore spot that I used to have with this character, and be like, oh, I understand, it brings up old memories of, the time when
Dark
you
times, yeah.
literally fell off a roof and threw the beams into the owner's bed. And the only way that you were able to get up,
Yeah.
I prod the old spot.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Like, are you ever going to let that go?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Totally.
put her on the back foot while I'm talking to her. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then I'll spend a fate and I'll explode those 2 6s. It's
Let's get them baby bears.
all right. There we go. Four
Oh, you
successes.
just got it. You just got it.
Yeah,
So
got
I was
there.
totally thinking if you're going to fail, that I
Yeah.
think there is going to be, you're going to have to get arrested, and we're going to have to deal with the reveal of you. But no, you slide by. So one more time,
Oh,
what was
you
his
here to
friend's name?
bail out Dale Sherwin, aka the notorious belt
Fuzzy
grabber.
D.
It's like wanted across 7 different territories.
So, okay, it's Bori. We have to come up with a name for this person.
The person that I'm getting information on, or the person?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the person you're talking to. Who's this contacted the deep pockets that you go back forth? How well do you know them?
I'm gonna say
Are they male or female?
it's female for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Shallow
it's
pockets.
Ardent,
Kate
Polony,
something.
Kate.
Yeah.
Octave.
Kate Octave. Jesus. Okay, Kate Octave.
I
And-
prefer Verdum Chuff, but that's just me.
Look, when you roll circles, you come up with your own characters, Kik. This is my
Okay.
circle.
I have a list.
I've already written out all my characters, Eric. Every single one.
All of them.
All of them.
Every single aunt and uncle that Ellie has.
I've done a family tree. Would you like to see it? It's 17 generations deep.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I'm
and no
talking.
repeat names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kate Octave.
Kate Octave. You know. And maybe she and I used to be running partners.
Yeah.
We used to do cat burglaring, and that was our speciality.
Did you guys ever have romantic feelings
I mean,
or no?
it was
Or was it strictly professional?
so. I want to say yes, but only in the instance of like extreme endorphin highs, right? Like after you pull off a big heist, it's just like, where do we put all this energy? Into each other, Eric. That's where you put it.
He's Geralt.
But other than that, not really. No. Like so. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. So So Kate's gonna let you know. She's gonna tell you to. She's gonna give you a name. Because you want to. So what exactly do you want to know about them? Like.
I just after a lead, mostly. But
Yeah.
if I could find out like maybe someone who's financing them would be a good like if we were to say hit them and take away their support structure.
Oh, someone
aka
is financing them.
Yeah, take away their money, take away their like hideouts, that sort of stuff. Make them come out into the open, expose
yeah.
themselves, that sort of stuff.
Totally.
You know,
Oh my
real
God.
blades in the
Okay.
dark sort of stuff.
Yeah. You want to? Okay. They give you the name. The White Family.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
A family of black mouse. Blackford mouse.
Wait,
Wait, am I supposed to recognize the name?
Yep.
Oh, is
I
that
recognize it.
Ellie's boyfriend's?
Yes.
Damn.
Her family, not her boyfriend.
His family.
It says that the White Family is sympathetic to the cause. No, there are a bunch of nobles.
Is this something that you want to work together on? Just like old times.
She's, no, because I think it's been a while since you've seen her.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I've maybe in a different life. And I think once again she repeats the phrase that, you know, all fur's got to turn gray. I got kids these days.
Wow, kids. Never thought you were the
Yeah.
type.
Neither did I, but like they.
She
you know,
says
those
it
little
choking
blessings.
down like a fucking a cup of
Downing some
brandy. like-
cider.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Fucking kids. Yeah.
I mean, when they're babies, it's like, but you know, when they get older, it's nice being able to see them.
The only kid that I've ever had gets eaten by a snake on the regular.
What?
I'm not sure what that means.
My
What are you
boat.
implying?
My boat.
Oh. Like, one day I think you go and you date something that's not made out of wood, you know? That's what she says, joking to you.
Yeah, we both just
Like, listen. No, she does. Like, I know, you're a sailor. Your true love will always be the sea.
Eric
But I
knows
do
what
hope
I'm
you
doing.
find happiness. Yeah. You deserve, because she's like, you deserve it. You're a good mouse, Dale.
Thank you. It's nice hearing that once in a while. The people I'm running with, whew,
I know, you can shit all the time.
they don't appreciate me one iota.
Well, that's the thing is that, like to these guys, you're a real goody two shoe, and to everyone else, you're like way down here,
Like a real piece of shit. Like,
yeah.
like I probably saved like
you're really walking that dual world, right? Where it's like it's hard to fit in.
I love the
Yeah.
idea that, you know, like there's an orphanage that knows my name and I walk in and all the kids are like, oh my God, it's fucking Dale. But only because I like give them money that I've stolen from fucking people. But no one knows about it because no one can. Yeah, I like it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
All right. That's all my checks, I think. Yeah.
All right.
And we got
Is that
a
everyone's check?
sweet lead.
Then it's
because of it.
experience, then, right?
Yeah, let's do some experience time.
Cool. So, beliefs, instincts, and goals. If you made a check or if you made a test in accordance to your beliefs, mark experience, mark a fate.
Okay, so my belief is do right by Lockhaven so they can do right by me. I did the mission. Spend a player check on it.
You did. Well, that was your goal, right?
Yeah.
Or Lockhaven. Well, yeah. Oh, doing right by Lockhaven. Okay, yeah, works for me. Okay,
Cool. So fate.
fate. Yes.
Anyone else with fate?
Your beliefs.
My decisions have consequences, and I need to start considering them more carefully. If I had chosen to run, maybe somebody would still be alive. I think I've made like not roles, but like choices in accordance to that. Like I could have just went over to the barn, kicked in the front door, and try to get Acorn back. But I was considering everyone's idea. Instead of saying, no, this is exactly what we're going to do. This is my sister.
Absolutely, you should get fate for it, for sure. That makes perfect sense. I know, like, yeah, like we weren't explicit about it, but now that you brought that up and that's what you were thinking, for sure, right? Like, because you absolutely were. I mean, at the very beginning of the game, you're right. You're like, give me the gold, right? Like, let's just do this, right? And it's okay, then I'm just gonna run down I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut down the door and kill everyone, and be like, no, we gotta do this quietly. And like, yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. And Kika Pika Panda.
Belief,
No.
right?
No?
Yeah, belief.
Mm-hmm.
A mouse guard should be above reproach. Never dishonor my cloak. I
She stopped me
You
from-
didn't
still
wear
believe that?
you didn't wear the fucking bandit outfit, so
I
Yeah.
also
You
fought
chose to-
against any idea that I thought would be really terrible for everyone.
Yeah. No, like you weren't fate because you chose to not roll, right? Like there was a
Yeah.
decision made. You made a non-roll in accordance to your beliefs.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Fate.
all right, so goals. Maintain the border at all costs. Cha-ching. That's
persona for accomplishing
yeah.
your goal.
Sweet.
Got my sister Acorn back safely,
Yeah, persona.
and I burned down that bitch to the ground. The barn, not my sister.
She dead as fuck.
Well, she's part of the mouse guard. She's about to be.
She can be a cartographer. There's a lot of working mice behind the guards. Yeah.
My goal was to ensure the treaty is upheld.
Yep.
Persona. Great work. Cool.
Instincts.
Instincts.
No
Yep.
surprises every
So,
morning I check the
fate.
weather. Whoa.
Yep. Fate for you, fate for Kika immediately, obviously, for the first two parts in the session.
Yep.
Having an instinct like that's really easy. Just get it done.
And
Super
then
easy.
I hunted
Shrike.
The Shrike.
Yes.
So I'm instead of having 1-2, I have 2-1. What up? Just flipped both my fate and persona from the start of the game.
Sweet.
Well done. Perfect. Cool. Then we that was our beliefs, instincts, and goals.
Mm-hmm.
The last is the final session awards. So the first one is MVP. I think my vote is for Dale.
Yeah, I think so too. And mostly because
Yeah.
I
The
had
strike roll, I think.
no, The Shrek roll and getting the costumes, I fucking like.
Yeah.
Even though I
Knocked out the guards.
knocked out the cards with that stupid roll. Oh god, it feels good rolling.
And the manipulate roll for infiltrating.
Oh yeah, the Batman thing. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like between the graceful thing and then the Shrike, I feel like you had some really, really clutch rolls, and that if you did not succeed on them, it would have been much worse, I think. So you were able to stem really bad consequences for these rolls.
Hell yeah. And I got some fucking checks out of it too.
Yeah. You know who does not get MVP? Me. Fucking my dice. Jesus, tonight. No luck at all for me. I never rolled above. I never rolled above a 3 tonight.
That technically makes
you
us
can
an
get
MVP for
MVP.
us. Because you
Well,
helped
you-
us out.
yeah.
You helped the party.
Well, I
Exactly.
mean, not really, because I tried to fucking get a manipulated test in, and Eric shit all over that too and rolled a 0. So like,
Yeah, well, that's also I fucked up, and I agree we fucked up. That you should have been. I don't know. No, I don't know. No, I fucked up. I don't know. I can't even help you with that with those rolls. It's bad.
yeah,
Okay, cool. So,
hard worker.
yeah, hard worker. The team. Yeah, workhorse. This cannot be the same person who got MVP.
Okay. I wanna not give it to Graham.
Why?
I'm voting.
Why? Because he almost shit in the pool when it came to the weasel.
Oh yeah, he was trying to almost messed it up. He
Yeah.
shit in the pool.
You don't shit in someone else's pool, man. Like
You only shit in your own pool.
you only shit in
Yeah.
your own pool.
Don't
I mean,
shit
the
bed.
weasels would come shit in our pool.
Yeah, it's true.
Might as well go shit in theirs. Take
So-
a nice diarrheic dump.
Oh
You're not shitting
wow.
in their pool. That's like shitting in their pool when we're all over at their place for a pool party.
Yeah. Yeah, it
It's
is.
not a good idea.
And I think giving it to Ellie makes a lot of sense too, because she basically helped out in every single role, I think, except for the infiltration part, the manipulation part. I think every single other role she did help with, and there were roles that I chose to not partake in as well. So I think my vote goes to Ellie. But yeah.
Ellie, you have a lot of oh my. Wait a second. You should have smithing.
No, I don't think so because my nature.
Yep.
I need to get my nature right.
Oh, that's right. It's attempts. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily 2 passes, 1 fail. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You have so many skills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good job.
she does.
Because
Which is kind of why I'm just trying to stop her from doing so much health tests and shit. Cause
Yeah.
you've got plenty of stuff.
Because like the first year, she was like way into trying to learn everything so she could be the best
And
mouse.
it kinda helped.
She
ever.
did, and it helps now.
It
Now
kind
that
of
pays
helped
off.
because Huey had literally no interest in learning new skills as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Huey was very much like, how can I make this into a fighter test? Is his question. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. I guess we have to worry about per embodiment now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dale had some pretty good backstory, but I think this is definitely has to go to Graham. At least, maybe someone else can get it as well, right? Because it's ultimately up to 2 of us can get it. But I definitely think Graham should have it. This was kind of a Graham.
He
you know,
did
his-
roleplay
Yes,
his
it was.
entire family talking to themselves for about
Right.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So like,
And saved his sister.
I do
Like, this
not
is-
regret encouraging that at all.
yeah.
embodiment. Yeah.
That's the persona.
Yes.
Yes.
Booyah! Got 2 and 2.
My persona.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I mean, that's it then. That's it. That's the game.
Yeah. Yeah. it
Episode
is.
12.
Yeah. Episode
It's in the
12 in
bag.
the book.
Done.
Yep. Shut the book with a
Chronicles.
loud slam. All the dust goes flying off, and then we get like sweet little like, what happened? Where are the characters now? And that first portrait that shows up is none other than Mr. Zippy Zippo, who played Graham Weatherfields today. Zippy, tell us what happened to your beard and where can we find it to replace your face with?
funny story. I was eating pizza, and I got pizza sauce in my beard, and I felt disgusting, and vile, and just everything you could think negatively. So I shaved off my beard.
Good job.
And doing factory reset. So you can, if you tune in every Sunday, you can see what a week's worth of facial hair growth is for Zippy. I also play The Witcher. Like that's what I'm doing.
How far are you in?
We are in Witcher 1 right now. We're currently in Vizima. We're about to go to the swamps and confront Azar Javid, who is not ever referenced ever again. Like Witcher 1 is not really referenced.
He's literally in every single game.
He is?
Yeah. He's the big bald guy, right?
Azar Javid? No, he's the evil mage that steals all the Witcher mutations. You're talking about Taller?
I don't know what I'm
Taller's-
talking about.
I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not
He's the Zaracanian mage,
Yo.
yo.
Okay, cool. Well,
Every Monday I do MS-DOS Mondays where we're still going through Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. I can't wait till we get to Daggerdale because it's like ramming bamboo underneath my toenails.
rough.
Tried to get
Dude, if you're not having fun with the game, just don't fucking play it anymore.
I have to do it. It is a commitment. I made a commitment. It's like
To
I'll go
whom? The
in-
internet? Fuck the internet.
to myself,
Do whatever you want.
to my viewers. I
Okay.
told them I was gonna do Elder Scrolls 1 and I'm gonna do it. Like, well, it's not that bad. It's like I go into a dungeon and I go and all like 5 feet. There's an ice wolf, and ice wolves don't attack. They throw ice balls at you. And if you didn't prepare resist ice, you die in 2 hits.
Yeah, welcome to
It's
old
like-
games.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. But luckily I saved.
should have been good.
Yeah,
Always
get
save
good, son.
often.
Speaking about getting good, let's talk to the person who literally has dominated this game and has every skill under the sun and is working on skills that she'll never use ever again. Kika, how you doing?
That last sentence feels so relevant to doing prerequisites in college.
Yeah. You'll get out of college and you'll be like, hey, I got this doctor. Like, don't give a fuck. How much experience do you have? None. Yeah. Real life
Great.
sucks.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kika. You can find me at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KKKA, where I haven't been streaming because I've been super busy doing esports journalism. I will be covering TI7, which is next week. So tune in then, check that out. And also follow me on Twitter. I will tweet out whenever I finish an article. I can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/KikaTheO.
Nice. And last but not least, let's go on over to the man who slices hot pastrami all day and night. The only person I know of that can roll 17 dice and get 2 successes, Mr. Eric Vulgaris. What up, sir? How you doing?
Hey guys, what's up? This was awesome. Thank you so much again for this good game. I know we were talking about this session beforehand about what we wanted to do, and we kind of had it that hey, we want to do sort of a rescue mission this time around. I don't know. I love this game. I really love playing with you guys a lot. I always there was a recent post on Reddit at r/RPG where I sung the praises of this group in particular. I thought episodes 8, 9, 10, and 11, like around the winter of last season and spring of this season, have just been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
So-
remember to tell them where they can find the stream?
Yes, I said at Henley's channel. With
Good.
the I linked to his I actually sent
Yeah.
it to YouTube. So they'll
Yeah,
find
you
it
don't have to
live
link that
way.
to me. I'd love to read your praises, Eric. I love it when you
Yeah,
praise me, senpai.
Yo,
Yo,
420 praise it, man. 420 praise it.
Ooh.
Praise
Nice.
it,
Nice. What are you doing these days, Eric? What can people look forward to seeing your beautiful face on?
Oh man, so right now I'm gonna do another Mouse Guard game tomorrow over on Bubbernot's channel.
Damn,
So
you
I'm
finally
starting-
got him to play this game, and he didn't
Yeah,
come
fucking
here.
finally. I know.
Unbelievable! What a nerd.
couldn't
Say, Dave says that you, Dave, are a nerd. That's what you need to
Yeah.
say.
Okay,
He won't.
I will.
He won't know what he's talking about, but
Are-
you'll
are-
know.
are- will you do crossover characters?
I could see something like that happening.
Just like
That's
just like
really
just
hard.
mention like our characters. It'll be great.
Yeah, in passing, yeah, you guys are persistent characters. You just probably won't interact.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to do that. That sounds fun.
And then
Cool.
and then you can bring their characters over here. It'll be great.
Yeah, sure, works for me. So yeah, I'm doing that on Saturday nights. I do, or 2 p.m. Pacific, so actually afternoons. I do a sprawl game. I just started. It's like anime Fast and the Furious set on Mars, which is a lot of fun. So that's really cool. And then I also do my Burning Wheel on Sundays. So that's, and Once Upon a Game on Tuesdays. So that's all I do. All that stuff right now. Yep. And then I'm probably going to be doing some Blades in the Dark soon, like some play testing on Thursdays. And yeah, and then my Friday is my only day I have to myself. So.
I feel for you. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. If you haven't already done so, consider following the channel. And if you're feeling real saucy, why not subscribe and join the cockpit? Get access to excellent emoticons.
It's called the cockpit.
Yep.
All right.
I thought it was the Henpire. The cockpit's way better.
The cockpit is way better, yeah. Get access to excellent emotes to spread my cock all over Twitch.
You have the best emotes. I love your emotes.
Yeah, that's super good. I'm so proud of them. Guys, we've got a lot of things coming up in the future. We've got a 7th Sea game starting up on Wednesday. We've actually got a date for that now. The first ever episode is going to be world building. It's going to be starting on August 9th. It's called Die Party Dead Man's Crest. So make sure you come for that. It's going to be about pirates and shit. Yo, it's going to be great.
Yeah, pirates. Pirates.
Pirates, yes. Die Party LA at Night this week might be postponed because Dr. Wreckage is like, oh, I got stuff to do. So, and we might move it to a different slot, maybe Tuesday, because as you know,
yeah, you will.
Our games have all ended. They all happen to end at the same fucking time, which is really frustrating. So the only games we have on at the moment are LA at Night, Gambit, and Omen. And Whiskers and Whiskey, obviously. But if you want to find out more information, head on over to the schedule, which is linked in the chat, or ! schedule, for any of you playing at home. And if you want to get in on the ground floor and maybe start helping us with adding characters or, you know, entire countries to our new upcoming games, head on over to the Patreon, Patreon in the chat, and you know, throw your booty in the circle there and support the growth of Die Party, but also get your shit in the game. It's gonna be great. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, we are the men in tights.
We are the men in tight.
And we know what's right.
Roll around the forest looking for fights.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, have a good night. We out of here. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.